All right. I think we're ready. We're good. So, back at it, round three. And at the top of the round is Nimitep. Just as some nice little touch up reminders, one of these giants is hurt really bad. Giant number two, he's exhausted, he's entangled, he's got -1 strength. He's pretty wounded.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, didn't we see them basically force marching this giant last night? Like,
Yeah, you did. You saw one of
it,
them.
it seems like they're slaves. They're not here because they want to be here.
Um, I think somebody rolled a sense motive. I don't remember who. I know I failed mine, but somebody had a sense motive and could tell that the giant, at least this one, is charmed too.
Okay.
Maybe
So,
both of them even.
yeah, okay.
If I had dispel magic, that would have been a potential thing to do, is dispel, and then maybe he fights with you. But I don't have it, so yeah. I don't
Oh,
think Wizpops
what kind
has
of
it either.
caster are you when you don't have the right spell for every moment that we
Oh, jeez.
Spontaneous
situation
caster.
become a different?
That's,
Isn't that
that's
even
what kind
less
of
of a
caster.
reason?
That's the kind of
You
no,
should
because I
always
only
have
have.
all the spells.
Oh, distress.
I'm working on it. I am taking the favor class bonus basically every level since like level 5 or something, where you get extra spells known.
I have two spontaneous casters I'm playing right now, and in both of them I'm taking that. It's just such a nice ability to add to your limited
Yeah,
selection. It's a good one.
and then yeah, I mean eventually I'll get Shadow Conjuration, Shadow Evocation, and I might add Shadow Enchantment. Although I don't think Shadow Enchantment is good, but there's some decent things you can do with it, especially when you get Greater Shadow Enchantment, because that's like a level 6 version of it. You can actually apply like some of the really powerful enchantment buffs to yourself.
So can you make a shadow illusion of like heroism? Does it
That
work
one's
if you
enchantment,
know that
right?
it's not real?
You can
Yeah.
intentionally fail to save. Anytime you have a save, you can like it's just like when you cast a harmless spell on yourself, right? A lot of the harmless spells technically have saves,
Oh,
but you can
I
choose.
agree. It's just in the situation of illusions, because they depend on belief, you
Uh,
are willingly suspending your own belief.
yep.
Anyway, it's weird.
I believe
I
this is gonna
know
work.
this
I
is
believe
not
this is gonna
real,
work. I
but I'm
believe this
gonna
is gonna
believe it's
work. I
real.
believe this is gonna
Yes.
Yeah,
work.
it's the same thing with like Shadow Conjuration to cast Mount, and you're riding this or like whatever the higher level version of it, and you're like riding around on a flying horse, and you're like, that's not a real horse. I'm like, I don't. Yeah, it is. I don't believe you, even though I want to
Stop
cast
trying
it.
to convince me otherwise. Otherwise, this is going to end poorly.
It's gonna end poorly.
Yeah.
I... And then the other giant's blinded, with nothing else really going on.
Yeah.
There's this other really, I forget the name of the game. The Floating Vagabond, I think. But there's one trait you could take, which is like, I think it's called Unbeliever. Magic doesn't work, or what you don't believe in doesn't work, and so it's technically like the barbarian doesn't believe in magic, so magic doesn't work around him. However, it goes farther. If you don't believe a plane can fly, then that plane's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
If you don't believe in technology, that doesn't work either. It's not just magic, it extends to pretty much anything.
Walk
It's pretty
into a
Well,
nuts.
room of servers. All the servers stop.
That's right. What is this? That's impossible. That can't happen.
Dang.
anyway,
Alright.
Starbucks, it's your turn. So,
Oh, it
Nimiteps
is my turn. Sorry.
up.
I'm holding up the game. See, I'm that guy. You can blame me.
I think today of all days, it's perfectly fine. If you guys want to squirrel, then squirrel away.
Okay, this guy.
Woo! That's
Oh,
a
shit.
human being.
Good
We
morning.
waited the perfect amount of time.
I apologize.
Okay, Deckard Cain, you need to switch to the dwarf
You're,
mode, and
Stay a while and listen.
You're
Yeah,
actually
pretty
here, you're here just in time. We just started the first round of combat. We sat around waiting for 20 minutes, and and then we got into the game, and then we spent another 10 minutes because Star Fox didn't know it was his turn.
he knew. Just you guys started talking.
Yeah, no, I got called into work last night and got in, went to bed, set the alarm for 9:30, and then woke up at 10:30 and went, huh, well, shit.
Yeah, I figured you were probably asleep, so.
All right.
Oh yeah, then we didn't have Zedurium, so that's why we were kind of lollygagging and getting started.
Okay. That would be my turn.
All right.
I saved one of the
Something's
giants.
gonna happen.
Oh no, somebody rolled high in their initiative.
I ended session because of this last name, but in the distance.
Also, we were out of time.
Yeah. In the distance, over here, there's a bridge with a platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then there's more mountain, and it looks, yeah, it's just more of that jagged rock going up. And this, you see an individual standing upon it, looking down at you guys. And she said, "You fools! Ha! We knew you'd come back. Hand over the mask, and we'll let you leave."
Oh, I see. It could be diplomacy. We could just
See,
do that.
If
I don't think
had my
Wizpop's gonna
way,
give up.
we would go what mask? And that would be plausible. But Wizpops is currently
Wizpops
sitting
is
there.
wearing it.
Uh-huh.
Wearing it like a doofus, yeah.
Like a doofus.
Wasn't she in Shattered Star?
No.
If she is,
Rise of the Rune
I don't.
Lord, sorry.
No.
It appears
Probably
to be
the
a
same
Lamia,
type,
which is
though.
what you're thinking of.
It
Yeah,
was
the
a
same
long,
type
but
of
not
probably.
this one. Yeah.
The funky looking spear.
Not this one.
Her mask has a beard. Interesting.
She does. She twirls her weapon around a bit. It might look pretty intimidating, but you guys are too far away to care about that right now.
She's leaning over the edge talking to us, right?
Not leaning, no. She's high up there looking down.
She was right at the ledge.
Yeah, she's
And
at
she's
Well,
tall.
her icon is a little askew. It looks like she's leaning over the ledge.
And then she
I see what you're talking about.
continues her round with shouting and saying, "You fools!" And she's shouting really loud now, and it's booming in the area. And she says, "The rest of you, get out here now!" And that will be
No, we're gonna have a good old-fashioned brawl.
her turn. Alright. Wizpops. Wizpops. Okay, so you took down that giant.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I saved his life.
Saved his life. This pup sees those people over there. Now, I always make totally different decisions than Zerdurium does.
He's an old senile guy. His mood from moment to moment changes swiftly.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fireball them. I think he would want to pit them, but, like, I don't know. Fireball seems more reasonable. Or we could wait. We could delay and see what happens.
Can I get the map, please?
I'm going to have Whizpops delay his action
Dankeschön.
till no. I think now is the best time. They're not close enough to pit either of them. Are you guys hasted? Did he haste you?
I don't think we are.
I'm gonna haste you. Layla, I think
No.
you're out of this.
That's fine.
Nero is also out of this. I'm gonna haste the frontliners. Yeah, he's out of the haste as well. He could get closer and get that AC bonus. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, Whizpops casts haste on the three of you. And Nero.
Let's see here. Oh, wow. No. I'll move there.
Okay.
Then I'll shoot.
Shoot away. Who are you shooting? Let's see. The blind one? Okay.
Giant desert one. I miss.
Alright. Layla?
Alright. I don't want these guys to use their true strike. So I'm going to. Well, I don't know if I can stop. I can technically kind of try to stop both of them, but. Maybe better just to go over here and cast something else. No, I'm gonna cast. Did I already cast a Chain of Perdition? It says I did. Where was it, I wonder? I think I tried hitting one of the giants, so I think I'm going to spend a move action to move the chain over to attack try to trip one of these cultists.
Okay.
Alright. Take
He's
that.
prone.
And then my standard action, I'm going to... I'm going to cast Barbed Chains. I'm going to have two of them try to hit Cultist 3 to try to trip him. And then one's going to hit the one that's prone already to do damage. So, start with this one first. Alright. So he's shaken and knocked prone, and then the other one I'm going to try to hit for damage. And he's going to be shaken as well. And that'll be my turn. He's just probably going to lose their True Strike because it only lasts for 1 round. Although they might have a ranged attack they can do instead.
Alright. Raz.
I'm gonna swift action, use my shield to heal myself.
Alright. Such a good shield
Like 9.
for you. It's been a good
That's
shield
good.
for you.
I don't see an upgrade to it, like, unless I get like I don't know, something good that's like +2. I also don't even want a heavy shield because like the light one lets me like hold stuff in my hand too, like a potion or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm going to take a move action to put away my battle axe. Because I hear someone yelling at us from where I can't see. And then I'm going to quick draw my bow. And then I'm going to start climbing up this wall here. And it's easy for me because I have Slippers of Spider Climbing.
Okay. So
And I'm going to stay in my ridge, and that's my turn.
are you on top of the wall now with all that movement?
How tall is the wall?
Right there, it's like
It was
30-ish. It's 40 at its peak because it's kind of archy
Okay.
a little bit. So it's like 20 to 40 feet
I think it
depending
was-
on where on the arch
I think it was
is.
30 feet there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
I see
30
now that
feet
you
there
mention
last
it.
time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because
Like
my
when Nima-
movement was about like 10 to 15 feet just to get to the wall, but I have
Huh.
haste on me, so my movement is 40.
Right, but you don't have a climb speed, so climbing is really slow.
I do.
Oh, you do?
because I
Okay,
have
then you're-
spider climb.
Yeah, then it would probably still be double move to get to the top, but yeah, you could be at the top if you want.
Well, I can't take a double move, so it's just because I already used a move action to put something away. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm moving really fast because of haste.
Okay. So a second sandstone bridge, much higher than the first, but equally narrow, stretches back across the valley before arriving at a small sandstone platform on the foot of the pyramid. A small pyramid perches on the cliffs above the valley almost as if it had fallen from the sky. At the base of the pyramid, a tent squats at a stone platform built where the natural bridge ends, which is what you're seeing all over here.
Right. And now there's also a Lamius, like, at the top of that platform, too.
Was there a acrobatics check to move across the arch, or am I misremembering
Right.
that?
Yes, there is checks required for the arch. What number is that? This one. Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't arch. It's more like a tilt, I guess. It's rising up. Okay. The bridge is incredibly narrow, barely a foot across, and smooth by winds and sand. Moving across the bridge requires an acrobatics to move at half speed without falling, or a different DC to move at full speed.
I remember it being, like, 20 or something, because Nematep was auto-succeeding.
It's not very high.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's Raz's acrobatics normally? 17.
Normally it's plus 10, but it becomes 17 when I'm jumping and raging.
Jumping, okay. So you auto decide to move half speed. But to move full speed up there, you may need to jump or acrobatics.
Okay.
All right. So I guess that ends your turn then.
Yeah, it's
This
mostly just moving.
fellow is unconscious. He's not doing so well. This fellow is also unconscious. This fellow is prone and shaken. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Rude. We already casted those 2 spells.
And if they don't use their True Strike this round, it goes away.
Yeah. But that's honestly not a problem. He's gonna stand up.
Alright.
Equal to your blink level. Man, these characters suck ass.
Because
Supposed
they're
to be
just little,
mooks.
like, fodder dudes, yeah.
Yeah, well, they
Yeah.
got 2 spells that kind of like their like class ability kind of doubles. Like they can't have their class ability and True Strike on at the same time. Like they don't, because they're both like 1 round things and they're both standard actions to cast. So it's like, I never get to do the class ability, or I don't know. I guess we don't need True Strike. He's going to cast a spell like ability.
Alright. Where's oh, I have a thing for that. Haha.
um, you think you've seen this before? It's called Touch of Destiny. It's just a insight bonus for their attack rolls, checks, and saving throws.
Okay.
So he's destined to succeed. And he will 5-foot step here.
Alright, well at least his True Strike went to waste.
Yes.
Well,
Oh, it says he's
it's
still
technically there until the end of this, until his next turn, right? No,
well, it's there till the end of this turn.
it's gone now. It's gone because of he didn't use it. Okay,
Yeah.
get rid of that. Okay, then it's not there. But I do need to put the other thing on him, so let me do that.
That was my whole plan on tripping him, is I didn't want him to. I guess if he stood up and used like Ray of Frost or something, that would have been the way to get use out of it.
All right.
Or if he had like a better Ray attack. He stands up and throws an Enervate at someone with plus
Guess
20 to
who
hit.
shows up? One of your
And then Wiz pops
best
is like,
friends.
that was my plan. Yeah,
What's her move speed?
if it's Drainy or
60.
whatever over there, then
Drainy,
I'm just gonna
is
stay
that what
away
you're
from
gonna call her?
yeah.
You see one of those Lamias trotting out. Looks like a double move, but she has a dagger in her hand. Alright, this guy's blinded. There's things happening around him. He hears Nimitap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna roll a dice. He swings at a square that you are not in, Nimitep, and misses. He's having a hard time assessing what's going on. Guess who also shows up? Single move in. And cast a spell. And I never reset their spells since their last combat. Ooh. You're not sure. But it'll become pretty obvious when it happens. Oops, wrong button. Alright. There's going to be 8 of her all of a sudden.
Oh no!
Well then.
1d8 if you want to attack her. Is this a rounds or is this... no, it's Mansick. I don't have to worry about it. This guy is prone and shaken. He's gonna stand up.
Fine, you do that.
And he's gonna also cast a spell.
Too much spell casting.
Don't stop me now. We're having a good time.
But are we though?
You're not sure. Alright. I gotta do some things that you guys can't see. So just give me a moment. Oh, come. We're just gonna do that. Where are we? The end. We're at the end. Round 4. Nimite.
Okay. I'm torn between a couple of different options here. I think this giant has to be stopped. Even at blinded, he's still dangerous here. Ew. I'm hasted though. That's something.
That's something.
There we go.
You hit.
Don't forget your debilitating strike too.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Alright. I think I did what I
Not quite
needed
done yet, sorry.
Did I turn her token? Her token's turned. There we go.
Nero's tokens turn 90 degrees too.
Oh.
Critical threat. Not confirmed. What?
Confirmed, but...
Is all the penalties he has on him? That's sadness.
It's because it's your iterative.
I know. I think I missed by 1.
You flurry, you still have one more at your highest, though, I think.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do that. It's just I need key points are kind of precious. I don't have a lot.
No, you don't need a key point. You can just use regular flurry. You
Oh,
had your
that was
haste,
flurry. Oh,
haste attack, though.
Did you already
Attack
use
was
this?
flurry.
You're right. Sorry, I'm getting too many attacks now. But you're correct.
Too many.
I don't believe such a thing exists.
Wow! Look at all those low rolls. I'm awesome.
It's alright,
I'm
you've
gonna spend a key point.
extend out the debilitating strike to 3 rounds, so that's cool.
Technically, he has 2 more penalties on his strength. I hit him 3 times, right? No, I hit him twice.
Yeah.
That stacks.
No, hit him 3 times.
Yes, it's
So
actually 1
strength
point
3?
of strength damage that I'm doing with this pressure point attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Wait,
technically
which
maybe
one?
it should be strength -2. But, I don't know.
Blind
Because his
one?
damage is not strength
Yeah, it's the
penalty.
blind one.
Okay.
But it's 3 damage, but effectively it's only lowering his strength by 2.
Just put strength -2 +1, so I remember.
I got 1 last attack.
All right. You hit. Bam.
Hey, that'll put the
Okay,
strength to
that's
4.
it. That
at
does,
-4.
yes.
Okay. And he has a -2 AC as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
And
from
he's
the
blinded.
debilitating strike.
Yep.
Yes.
-4 strength or -4 AC for 4 rounds.
Yeah.
'Cause
And I'll
every
tell
round
him, somewhat quiet, just lie down, and we will see that your sight is returned after this is all sorted out.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Big bad lady. I mean, she might be really nice, but you never know.
Just misunderstood.
This is possible. Big bad lady's gonna prepare herself for shenanigans. Oh. Okay. She casts a spell. She's casting a spell. You know this to be a
Layla's not very good
familiar
at this.
spell called Mirror Image. Woo! And there are 9 of her. Dang. Alright.
she hit the cap.
And she continues to peer down at you guys as Raz climbs up onto that thing. I think the thing said she's 200 feet up on this wall. Oh, this wall quite a bit
200?
higher. Yeah, I'm trying to find that. It was kind of a big number. I wasn't sure if I was reading that correctly.
Is Raz intending to try and go solo her?
The bridge climbs to nearly 200 feet as it... Yeah, so I guess what it does is it goes from like 20 feet to 40 feet, then escalates a little bit more, not much, but then it goes from 120 feet to 160 feet. This is 100 feet between the 2 bridges. Yeah.
That's quite the slope.
Yeah, it's quite a slope, but it's also looks like it was like more modernly made. Like it wasn't part of this original tomb setup. Okay, so She'll continue to shout down at you guys. I don't think you want to try my patience. Give up the mask now, or you will die. And that's her turn. Whiz pops. Now we fireball. Fireball, whiz pops, fireball. Okay, let's spend the haste. Alright. Casting fireball in that general area. As long as everything is configured, all should go well. Fail, success, fail, automatic fail. Kaboom! The fireball explodes in the area, and a bunch of people take a lot of damage. Did anybody go down? Nope. Okay. Do we want to move? Nah, I think Wisp Pops
That was a
feels
pretty
good
low roll,
here.
actually, wasn't it?
There were threes.
Not super
a bunch
low,
of
but
threes. It looks kind of averagey to me.
well, it's 8d6, so
It's like a 2, a 5, a 6, a 3, a 3, a 1, a 3, a 3.
yeah, it's. I guess it's pretty close. It averages 28, so.
Yeah. Alright, Nero.
Okay. Now to attack. Pop.
Okay,
Pop,
All right.
pop, watching heathens drop.
you blast that fellow. Alright, Raz, from your point of view, you see, one of those cultists
Charging battery.
near the, Lamia, and it's coming onto the bridge.
Okay.
And that bridge is it narrow as well, or is it a little bit
Yeah,
wider?
it's also narrow, so he's double
So
moved.
he's moving carefully.
And he has a crossbow out as well. A heavy crossbow. But
When
it
are
does
these
look
guys gonna
loaded
learn?
already. I think they intentionally like gimped these characters, not gonna lie.
Maybe. All right, I'm gonna move under the bridge over here a little bit. And I'm gonna cast. Wait, what's the range on this spell? Let me double check. I think I know what I'm casting, but if I don't, I have to change my plan. Okay, yeah, that's more than enough range. I'm gonna cast Shadow Conjuration. And I'm gonna do it to cast Glitter Dust. And I'm gonna center it. It's 10-foot radius spread, so I'm gonna center it. Well, I can just make a circle. That's the wrong bouton. What is it? Pointers? Pointers. Circles. There we go. Need all 3 of those doofuses. So it's gonna be doubled though because it's Shadow Conjuration. But the save will be higher. So here goes. Will save. And then another will save. Okay, so it looks like it only worked on those guys, but they are blinded. Do I have an effect for this? Okay, if I take this one and remove the rounds on it, then yes, sure. Or if I just take it and make it last for days. Sure, days. It's a
Days.
duration days. It's not actually, but I'm just lazy and didn't want to modify it properly. But anyway, yeah, they get a save every round anyway, and it'll last for up to 8 rounds. You can also adjust it if you want on there and change the duration on it, but all right. So I worked on 2 of them at least. Didn't get the Lamias, which I was really hoping, but
All right. And I guess that's your turn because moved cast. Where are we? Oh. Okay.
oh, sorry. I want to get my chain to. Oh, I know I moved. The chain's already attacking cultist 2. I don't have to move it to have it do that, so it's gonna try that as well. It missed anyway.
Nimitip.
Yes.
Above you and Raz, just in front of you, across the bridgeway that doesn't seem to be there, you suddenly see or hear a cultist coming out of an entryway and then tries to leap over to where Raz is, but fails and
He
falls.
tried jumping 25 feet?
That he did.
A bold move.
Well, looks like he has the ability to jump.
Okay.
But yeah, he failed. He had a good running
He made
start,
it pretty
though.
far. Yeah. He made it pretty far. He just barely missed it.
Well, no, he rolled really low. He didn't make it that far this time, but he does look
okay.
like he has the ability to leap. And he falls right in front of you, Nimitip.
Okay.
And oddly enough, that does
Well.
provoke.
Is he prone too?
Yes, let me get that on him. He rolled a 9. It wasn't very
Did you
good.
take fall damage?
Oh yeah, it's only 20 feet right there, so it's not gonna be too much.
Not very much, but yeah, it could matter.
A strange question, but
Yeah.
is he flat-footed?
No, he's just prone.
Okay.
That was his acting in combat, technically, I guess.
Then here's an AOO that also fails to crit.
Woo. Except cat sense, so she turns around and karate chops! And she's like, oh, what is this?
Okay.
Alright, well, anyways, Raz, you look across the way, and if you look on the map, in the right corner where it's blacked out, I'm gonna kind of reveal a little bit more.
Okay.
This is what you see more across the way. And there's like this
Okay.
opening there. Now that bridge part isn't there. It's all broken, but yeah. And you do see
so-
more individuals, shadowy figures inside there. So you think there are more coming.
Okay. So I'm guessing I can't see this this Lamia that I have targeted completely, right?
What? Who have you targeted? Oh.
This first one that's closest to us.
I can't remember the ceiling in that room. It's kind of tall.
That's a vestibule, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like outside.
I think you can. Well, it's built into the rock though, so there is a ceiling, but it's like
Oh, okay.
it's like an open wall
really high up.
of pillars, I guess you can say. I think you can just it's not like a clean shot to the heart, but maybe a nice shot to the foot.
She gets cover, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
She gets covered. Okay. Then I will full round that creature. And I can't power attack with this, but I can keep raging. Put on my reckless abandon. And 3 shots with haste. Oh, so close to a 20. And the 3rd shot.
Alright, you hit with all 3.
Okay, 3 arrows. And I can't take a 5-foot step on this, can I?
Technically, no.
Okay, then that's my turn.
Right.
And I bark back at the woman yelling at us. And I tell her, you can't stop us!
Alright. Raz, in that open way, you see a guy stepping from around the corner with a heavy crossbow loaded, and he takes aim at you.
Okay.
The only difference is we didn't buff up, so there's no buffs. But hey, let's go.
Oh, I get it. So the stuff over here is actually like a floor above
Yeah.
the pillars there. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's actually
So
like,
remember that
parallel with this.
circle in that room? The circle. I don't remember who went under it, but you guys looked up and you saw that was
Yeah, I
like
was over there.
Another.
Yeah, and there was a rope
place.
dangling down or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. That makes sense.
And he misses. Okay.
Dang, he actually had a good chance to hit me too. He probably just doesn't have the good roll for it.
Huh.
Double moves out. Has a heavy crossbow. Okay, this guy's unconscious. Pull up the room description because I can't remember if this is open as well. Has been carved from the sandstones of the cliffs, 3 arched doorways at the south open wall into the valley outside. Okay, so this up here is also the same way. It's an open face with like arched doorways and whatnot. It's cut into the bedrock. And one of these fellows is going to step out into one of the archways, start to load a crossbow. It looks like he may or may not have a magical spell on him. One that I'm very familiar with. Already. Okay, next on the list was the blind guy. The blind guy is... Where is he? This one? Oh man.
Just lay down.
Just
lay down.
Oh, not that blind guy. That's the blind cultist guy. Shit, Layla.
Everybody who's blind,
You're
just lay
ruining
down
my
and
one
it'll
round
be okay.
spells. Stop it.
I guess they could have used it on the saves instead, right? And didn't think about it, but
Use what on
If they
saves?
had True Strike, they could have ignored the penalties for blindness.
yeah, that's true. Concealment lets you ignore blindness. Oh yeah, I'll make sure I trigger a will save on the end of the turn here.
For the what? Oh, the glitter dust too.
Glitter dust, yeah.
Yeah.
It might just wear off.
What to do? Alright. Okay.
Gotta do my area control thing. Which I'm doing pretty well right now.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a competence and this is an insight. Okay, so they work together. He's going to cast a spell. Because though he's blind, he can still hear. Layla, apparently you failed cantrip school. Because he's casting a cantrip.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
But you don't know what it is.
Maybe it's virtue,
Just
give himself resistance bonus.
Alright. And another fellow comes out to the ledge archway and starts to load his heavy crossbow. It might take him a couple of rounds, so maybe he'll cast a spell next round. Haha. What are we doing? This Lamia. Owie! Dude, I just got to the fight. Why is my health already, like, chunked? Okay, that would be a fireball. I already know the answer to that. She's going to cast a spell.
Yeah, here we go. It's probably charm person or charm monster or whatever she casts.
You would be correct. Charm monster. Nimitep, roll me that will save.
Hey, sup? I know you. You're my friend.
Uh-huh. You are now best friends.
BFFs.
Is she within range for it?
That's a good
On
question.
Nematap, yeah.
Close 25 plus 5 per 2 levels.
She's only like 25 feet. She's not in range to hit you with it, I don't think, but she can hit Nematap with
Oh,
it.
yeah, I can totally hit her. Nimitip with it. Okay, Nimitip, you are charmed. Let me smack that on you. Let me grab her name so you know who your friend is.
Oh, right. Just a sec. Somebody was supposed to be... I brought this up before. I was supposed to have a protection from evil on in this fight. Somebody
You were?
was supposed to do that.
I don't
Hmm.
know.
For this
I don't
very,
have
a
for this
potion of it?
very reason. Oh, just a sec here.
I don't see
So anyway, ultimately, somewhere along the way, it didn't get used, and it's not on me. But I remember that this was why.
We discussed it at
brought up.
least. I I don't have that spell, so
Yes, I have 2 scrolls of protection from evil for just this situation.
But did you use?
No, I didn't. I was going to get somebody else to cast them on me, like
Oh
Yeah.
whiz pops, because they're scrolls.
man.
it's all right. She's low enough health. It might be okay. We might be able to just kill your friend.
And she says,
Don't kill her.
she
She's just being
says
led astray
something
by
in
her.
a purry kitty kind of tone and entices you.
Oh no.
We are the same. Fight us.
I remember she was being led astray by her ne'er-do-well friend.
Is this guy's technically still up? Alright, let me roll something. Ugh. Nimitip. It doesn't seem like he's intelligent enough to comprehend what you were trying to express to him. And he swings at a square
Yeah.
to be yours. So
Sure.
let's just roll a percentage now. 69 looks like he's gonna hit.
Unless he misses.
But it's only one attack he's doing because he's kind of he seems like scared. I guess
He's
you could
taking-
say. If
He's
you look
taking
at
that
him.
turn. He's taking his move action to perception to try to figure out where you are, and then he's swinging once.
Mm-hmm.
He also heard a thud just a little bit to his right.
That's true. And I think he still has his scimitar out. Like nobody disarmed him. I don't think. I don't have a note
Nope,
saying
I don't
it.
think
He's
so.
chucking rocks, but no, nobody's disarmed him.
This one didn't chuck rocks. It was the other one. He did the first time you guys met him, but the other one chucked rocks.
Okay.
I remember him throwing one rock despite being blind.
This one?
But
Maybe he
yeah,
did.
yeah, he threw one at the very beginning of the combat. And
Maybe
it
he
completely
did.
didn't even land anyone's square.
Well, he missed completely, so it's probably that strength penalty hurting a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, the one with mini images. Not hurt as bad. Will cast a spell. Layla, you recognize this spell as something called Major Image.
Okay.
And this image of, not her specifically, but like one like her, appears behind Raz. And this is the one you guys met in Rise of the Moons.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll yell that's an illusion, but I don't know. Raz
You'll
might
yell
still have
out,
to.
"It's an illusion!"
Might still. Yeah, it's not real. That's not actually her.
Yeah, he can choose whether or not to interact with it on his turn, and we'll see what happens there. But that's what happens there. And I think we're gonna move as well. She's concentrating, and she's gonna like No, she does have that move speed, doesn't she? Yeah, she go trot over here while still looking in that direction through the archway. And then this fellow who's blind. Yeah. Well then. Did you roll the save for the other guy? I know we were preparing for
Yeah, he failed
okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
This one.
He rolled like an 8. It wasn't very good.
He's just gonna take a total defense and rub his eyes.
Okay, I'll roll that save for him if I can find it. Hey, he got it. He's no longer blind.
I can see clearly now.
It means he actually gets his total defense bonus too, because otherwise you actually don't really get it when you're blind. It's kind of silly.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. You can't defend yourself if you can't see very well, that is.
Yeah, it's a dodge bonus.
Alright, round 5, Nimitep.
Okay, so while my friend is back there, these guys are still a threat up here.
Okay, you hit.
This guy's still up. Okay.
Debilitating strike should actually still be on.
Should be, yeah.
Well, it fell off at the beginning of his round, and then I just reapplied.
It actually wouldn't have though, because you, as I'm saying, it shouldn't have fallen off. Because every time you hit it, you could extend the duration by another round. So if you hit with 2 sneak attacks in 1 round, it lasts 2 rounds and will still be on for your next turn.
We'll have to look into that. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
But I am going to flurry. Is he still up?
Was a thing Miz
Okay.
used to lean on a little bit.
Giants are chunky.
Then I got a haste attack.
Uh-huh. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
You need it.
He's also down. He's down 3 more strength.
Oh, 3 more, okay.
Probably down to nothing.
What number is this, this guy?
And then I'll hit this guy that's
Giant
on
one.
the ground beside me here.
+1. Or 6 minus 1, I guess.
That's not a sneak attack, though.
Aw.
Oh. Well, you have him down to 19 strength.
It's significant.
Where are we at?
This whole area was not hindered terrain, or was it hindered terrain?
This
It's
is not.
not.
Unless you're
Okay.
on the ledge up above.
Okay.
Okay. She's observing her battle. She's made
You know, I
some
hate to say this,
threats.
but I wonder if Inimitep would even attack the cultist.
Why is that?
Because the cultists are allies of the thing that charmed you.
Remember, the person who charmed me is my best friend, not the
her
people
friend.
around her.
But the
They're
same
a
rules
bad
apply for
influence.
if they attack you. If they attack you, it automatically breaks the spell.
I don't.
Any act by you or apparent allies that threatens the charmed person breaks the spell.
It's one of those weird. Okay, charm is always being
Plus,
weird,
even
guys.
though your roll was low, the +5 wouldn't have mattered, but you should have gotten a +5 because you're being threatened or attacked by their allies.
She still would have failed on the roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is it wouldn't have mattered. But, like I said,
Yeah.
would Nematep even attack the cultists because they're apparent allies of the Lamia? Because if they attack her back, it breaks the spell.
It's a good point. No, I agree. It's, again, charm is one of those. It's really hazy how it works here. So, this particular guy jumped off the cliff and tried to attack me, though. So,
But that was before the charm.
Let me see.
Well, at the moment, it doesn't make a diff. Except for the giant. Would I have continued attacking the giant?
Yeah, he attacked you.
Yes,
in the
that's
turn
right.
just before.
But you know,
But-
Nematep knows, or you have a suspicion that they're not actually allies with them, they're just being charmed.
Well, okay. So at this very moment, it doesn't change anything that I'd be able to do. I'll think about how to react to it in the next round.
So I'm gonna make a call in my game now about Charm Person and Charm Monster because I've heard this come up a couple of times and I've already formulated an opinion about it. Considering that
Sure.
Charm Monster is a little bit of a higher level spell and it does reference Charm Person, and I have read Charm Person over and over again, and it is there's really not a whole lot to it, so it's not that hard to misinterpret it. It says that you regard that individual as a trusted friend or ally. It doesn't say anything about its allies, its friends, its anything. But if you
Second
are
line
currently
does.
being threatened by them, then they do get that bonus to the saving throw, which she already failed. So that's all said and done. That's done with. Now we're at the point where if I want to try to make Nematep do things, I have to charisma off with her from here on forward. But other than that, she has already failed her save, and this isn't fascination where it breaks because combat's happening. So I don't think Nematep. I think Nematep would still attack everybody but that individual, and vice versa.
But what about the line that says any act by your apparent allies that threatens the charm person breaks the spell?
Where does that say that?
It's at the bottom
Second
of
to last
charm
line.
person.
Yeah, it's the second to last line. Or sentence. So it's like fifth to last line, I guess, but yeah, at least the way I have my chat log configured. But yeah, second to last sentence, any act.
Okay, that's
by
also
you
very
or your
clear.
apparent ally.
If I threaten them, then it'll break the spell, but not the other way around. So I think
So I
Nematep
guess the
doesn't
question
see
is-
the others as allies and will continue to attack them if she feels so.
Right. I mean, I guess that's the question there is apparent allies. Probably, I would
Yeah.
assume that the other Lamia is an apparent ally, but are the cultists apparent allies? Probably.
But she
I mean,
knows that they're part of the cult.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm saying I don't even think she'd attack the cultists.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think
I
that. I don't
I
think the
understand
spell
the
works
wrinkle.
that way. I do not think the spell works that way. I think the spell only works that Lamia is the friend. Everybody else is still a problem. Because it would be a really strong spell if it like nullified
It is a really
that.
strong spell.
Well, actually, it's referencing a level 1 spell. Even though this is Charm Monster, meaning I can charm more than just a humanoid, but I think that's only why
Right.
it's a more expensive spell. But other than
Yeah.
that, it's really
The
not.
specific wrinkle is simply that if I don't see the cultists as friends, then why does them attacking me make me stop being friends with the Lamia?
That's what I'm
the only
saying.
wrinkle that's coming. Yeah, I
There's
understand that.
there's
I
a
understand
logic Like, there's an inconsistency. Otherwise, you could
I'll
charm
work with it.
somebody in a group and keep them attacking, but like it wouldn't, nothing would break it, which means that that line never comes into effect.
Well, I'm looking at it this way. Like, okay, let's say this Lami is charming Nimitep. Nimitep's attention is kind of like almost like a fascination. Your attention's on this Lami, and you're just like, oh
Well,
wow,
she's my best friend.
you're like, we're like friends, man. And then this cultist is like, whack it to your face, and you're like, oh fuck, that hurt. And then like you kind of come to your senses. Like the spell just kind of gets like whacked out of you. That's how I see it. I don't see it as like, oh, we're all friends, right? Like I don't
Mm,
vision it that way.
I feel like they have it worded that way though, because it is different than if I come over and smack Nematep. That's not going to break it because I'm not an apparent ally of the Lamia.
Well, honestly, I don't think they would have thought you would have done that, but if they really needed to add disclaimers, they might have added like or your
Maybe, I don't
allies. I
know.
don't know.
I guess I'm siding more with Matt and Star Fox on this one, but because I think that is how it's supposed to work. But yeah, I
It
mean,
would
it is
say
really
it if
powerful
it's
though.
supposed to work that way.
I don't know. It's giving Paizo a lot of credit.
It's fine. I'll work with it.
We can go either
I'll figure
way. We can
something
go either
out.
way, but yeah.
All I need is for everybody else to knock out all the other cultists, and the issue resolves itself.
Yeah, yeah. It's up to you if you want to fight the cultists. The spell is not preventing you. You do not see the cultists as allies. You do not see the you don't see the giants as allies to the Lamia or yourself, I guess, upon interpretation. So you can do what you want with that, but the spell is not preventing you. Did I take this lady's turn? No, I didn't.
I don't think you did anything with it yet.
Yeah. So we already spent the mirror images, so I'm gonna mark that. She's going to cast a spell.
I don't know if I can see her from the other side of the bridge here or not, but if I can, I'll roll it anyway.
It's very iffy.
If I can't, then oh well.
Yeah.
It's all good. You don't need
Yeah.
to tell me then.
It'll be obvious anyways. She disappears. Surprise! Well, actually, you
That
don't
could
know
be a
which
teleportation
disappearing
effect
it
too.
is, but well, I guess yeah, it could have been, but she's just no longer visible in that
All right.
spot. Where are we at? Whiz Pops. Okay, what can we have Whiz Pops do now? What does he have prepared? Um, no, Whiz Pops does see the thing appearing up there. He has some innervates. He has greater invis. He can. There's no undead here. Reduced fireball. Let me mark that.
Is Nero lying down?
No, his token's just been sideways the whole session. I'm not sure. Sometimes it happens while they're moving, like people just get flipped.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Cossphere's only one target. Um. Yeah, I don't... He prepared 2 cause spheres, and they're like single targets. They're not. It's not very good. Ooh, obscuring mist. Would you guys like an obscuring mist? Ooh, we can put that up there. What's the range on this thing?
Obscuring mist is right on yourself, actually.
Oh, maybe
It's
not
not
yet.
fog cloud.
Yeah, it's not fog cloud. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I can greater invis somebody if they want to get closer. He would have to go to threat to. Wait, would he have to go to threat? No, he wouldn't. I can try to greater in. That's difficult terrain. I don't know if you can get to Unimitep. If you come to Wizpops, he can greater invis you. Or.
Come to Butthead.
Well, wait, no. The blind guy can't take attack of opportunities, right?
Unconscious.
That's correct. He's also unconscious.
Oh, he is now. That's right. Okay. Then we can get to you. He's gonna come up to Nimitep and put greater invis on you. And you are now invisible for... This is a long-lasting one, right? So I don't need to put rounds
8
on
rounds.
you. 8 rounds? Okay, we'll just do that.
8 rounds. It's greater, so it's better, so it's shorter.
If it lasted like minutes per level, it would be
That'd be awesome.
really good.
That would be awesome. Okay. So you are invisible for 8 rounds, and he says, I'll be back here. Or casting pits or something. I don't know. He'll say something whiz poppy to you. Alright, Nero.
So the other giant's unconscious now, huh?
Yeah.
Your mic must be up.
It was. My apologies.
Turn the rounds into minutes.
Which metamagic feat is that?
Yeah.
There's one that increases the
Extension?
step of the time, the duration.
Really?
It's
Oh,
like
okay.
Extend
extended?
spell.
Yeah.
No,
Well, extend just doubles.
the duration.
Yeah. If there's one that's a higher boost to spell level or something, I could see that, because extend's just a +1 to double it.
Oh. Maybe there is one. I don't know.
Which
There's
is still
a lot
good.
of metamagic
8
stuff.
rounds becomes 16 rounds. That's a significant increase.
Right.
I'm gonna come around
Yeah,
here.
it's
Double move.
double move. It's gonna provoke from prony guy down there.
Can you
Yeah,
provoke someone who's prone?
Yeah,
Yes.
he has
Okay.
penalties to it though.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell him to go for it. My armor's 20.
Okay. He's gonna go for it. Speak in that accent. Anyways. So this is the guy that fell. Sadly.
Yeah.
So he's not power attacking or anything.
Did
He
he
had
take
his
falling
dagger
damage?
out because he was... Yeah, he took falling damage. No, this was a falchion. He had the falchion out and he was gonna chop Raz, but he failed. Okay, attacking. He misses. Alright, so that was a double move for you?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a doubler.
Okay. This fellow What's the range on these things? It's like 120, right?
Yeah, and you can actually fire up to like 10 times the crossbow's range increment. You just take it at -2 for each step beyond the first range increment.
Yeah. And since
So
I'm
if they're like 300 feet away, you could do it with a -4.
higher elevation, I get a bonus, but it's also going to change my distance a little bit, right? Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it might be one in range increment away, so you
Yeah,
might end
I'll
up just
just...
ending up with a -1.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, is just put a -1 in there. It is going to fire a bolt at you, Raz.
Okay.
And I don't think we have anything special here for this, so here we go. And he misses. Alright. Layla.
These guys up on that ledge. You said it's a really narrow ledge, right?
Yes.
Up here. What would happen if I knocked them prone on that ledge?
They might fall.
I'm gonna give it my best shot. I'm gonna use the reach meta magic rod to cast an extended range barbed chains. So I'm gonna put 2 on the one closest to me because he's a little bit further away from the. He's a little bit further out onto it, so I think he's more likely to fall if I trip him. So I'm gonna try to trip him twice, and then the other one I'm gonna try to trip once.
Okay.
So I'll start with the 2 trip attempts on the guy close to me.
And you got a long range spell? That's what this is?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I use the reach
Okay.
meta magic rod, which
Oh,
increases
right,
up to
right.
medium range.
Man,
So it's
that
like
thing's so
100
good.
plus 5 or whatever per level. So yeah, it should be in reach for medium. I mean, it'll be in the upper ends of it, but it should be in range.
I think you're fine.
So let's see. Okay. First one automatically is going to knock him prone, so he's also going to be shaken. So I'm not even going to roll the other one because I was trying to knock him prone with both. And I'll leave that up to you to decide if he's going to fall.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to try to do the other one on this guy as well. And that one doesn't. Okay, well, I knocked one of them prone.
Oh, he's still on the ledge. But he's prone on the ledge. Standing up might be
Yeah,
difficult.
I figured you gave him... Yeah, I figured you gave him like a reflex save or something. And then I'm gonna 5-foot a little bit closer to like Whiz Pops and Nematep in case I need to do something like heal them or whatever. That's my turn. It's a full round action to cast the meta magic rod, so.
Okie dokie. This fellow. That's this one. And Nero's being tricky, moving around him. He's prone right now. He doesn't like the situation he's in. He's gonna attack Nero. What? He doesn't see Nimitep. He's gonna stand up. It's gonna provoke.
Well, I don't know if Nero has a weapon out anyway. But it will.
I do not. No weapon
I
out
know.
for me.
I know he's got the thing now where if he does attack with kinetic
that'd
blade, I
hit.
think he actually holds it up and threatens with it though for the following round.
Yeah, I
If
have
he
the
used
kinetic
it
whip
for
now.
that round, yeah, probably.
Yeah, but he didn't use it
Which
this
I
round
didn't
yet,
use
so.
anything last round.
Yeah. Okay, so you do some damage to him. He's like, eh, where did that come from? So let me get this straight with like damage. If they're like at an odd number and they take one, they'll take the one, right? But if they're at an even number and they take the one, they don't take it until they take two.
They don't
right?
take any penalties, at least. So yeah, I mean, because they don't have. The thing is Fantasy Grounds doesn't have ability
Right.
damage
So I need to.
as a modifier thing. They have it as like on your character sheet. You can
Right.
input
The
the numbers
NPC
there,
sheets don't have it. Yeah.
and it works properly. But yeah, at least I don't know of any way to do an effect for ability damage. Maybe there is a way, and we just don't know it.
Uh, there wasn't when I learned how to do all of that. And I don't read updates,
Yeah.
so. Anyways, okay, so I'll just turn it off.
Yeah, if they added it, we
for
just
now.
haven't learned it.
Now.
Yeah, I mean, if he has an or odd number of strength anyway, it won't matter, and you could probably leave it on, and it won't affect anything. But yeah,
Yeah, it's not his case. He's going to attack Nero after I take off the prone. Okay. Hiya. I miss. Oh, you had a bad day. Alright, Raz.
Alright, I see this thing next to me, and Raz doesn't know it's a spell, but he does hear Layla.
yeah.
That it's an illusion, but he's going to test it first. So I'm going to fire my first shot at the illusion. And either, it hits it, or it dodges it, or maybe I actually see it passing through it, but I will get the will save.
Okay.
With
You get a +4, I think.
Yeah, with Layla giving me like more of a hint that it's an illusion.
I think that's how it works. I think it was a +4 bonus if someone tells you it's an illusion.
Usually I think
And you
that's an
trust them.
illusion thing. Trying to get her thing up to see what the DC is.
Ooh, you might still believe it.
Maybe.
No, you disbelieve.
Alright, cool.
Okay. Then I'm gonna ignore it, thank Layla, and take the rest of my full round on the Lamia here. On the other one that I was firing at. Because I still have my haste attack and my iterative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Two hit.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Oh, also it looks like the whatchamacallit, the maximum modifier thing is working in my bow. Because I actually have more than a +5 bonus at this point with rage.
Okay. This guy spins this round loading the crossbow. This guy. This one over here. He's not the prone one. He will. What did we do last round? We moved up. Wait, no. Did we load? Both of these guys moved up. And we're loading. No, we had it loaded. This
Wait,
guy's
why is it kept at
fighting
+5? I see a
What's this one?
+3 strength.
Who? Where? Which one?
No, I'm talking about Raztex.
I don't know.
Or do you have something else adding to the damage?
Raz?
No. It's a +5 strength bow. But I actually have more than +5 strength as a modifier because of rage.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was commenting that the code is working correctly because I set a maximum of 5.
The text says it's a +3 strength, so that's why I was confused.
Oh,
That's
think
might
that
be
was from
just the
before.
name of the attack.
Yeah, you
Oh,
might
no,
have.
it says +3.
I had an old bow.
Yeah, I think this bow is a higher one, is what it was, and he's just edited it and didn't change the name.
Yeah, because like on my sheet, like the +3 strength part goes off the longbow composite like button, so I never bothered to change it.
Yeah, it shows up in chat though, so I was like, what? What do you mean
Yeah.
it's
I think it's
working?
just the
But
name
yeah, in
because
that
of the
case, okay.
parentheses.
Yeah, no.
That's
Yeah, I never got rid of the name of the attack, so
Okay. So okay, I think I've like made a decision, and this guy's going to cast a spell.
I don't even know which guy it is doing, if I can see him or not.
Oh no, you can't see him. It's on. Oh, he's up on the ledge. So that happens.
I think I need to go up there and like do something about this.
It's unconscious. Number 5. Where are we at?
Galeo has a battle oracle. I could go up there.
Number 5. Okay,
And
so
just
up
fight
above
them.
of you guys, which is technically firing down from here. I think Rise, you're probably the easiest target for this guy to hit. No, he was loading his crossbow. He moved, he loaded his crossbow. He's still loading his crossbow. So he's finishing his move action to load the crossbow, and he's going to take a standard action this round to cast a spell. And the crossbow is now loaded. Just going to put that loaded crossbow.
Yeah, he probably has True Strike.
You can see him from where you are.
Oh, I can see him?
Yeah, it's so you see where I have my arrow at? He's like up there because it's like
At the
above
ledge,
this.
okay.
Yeah, at the ledge. You're not sure, but you can probably take
Darn.
a pretty good guess. I don't know. They seem to be not multi-talented.
They seem to all follow the same tactics.
Alrighty. This guy is unconscious. This one's blinded. So
Yeah, I'll get to make another save at the end of his turn for him.
Oh, we no longer have this on him. Well, shoot. Okay. He's going to cast a spell. Oh, it's a simple cantrip called Guidance.
Alright. Sure. Oh shit, I can use my 5k points to get Secret to give me a shout out if I want.
Yeah. Kind of just did just now, damn it. Alright,
I know, that's like the funny thing. It's like, well, when we're playing Pathfinder, I can give myself a shout out.
There you go. No, if you guys have ideas on what we can spend those keys on, then by all means let me know, but I don't know. Okay, go ahead and try his save.
Okay.
Let's see, and number 4 is also on the ledge. He was doing the same thing.
Hey, he got it. He's no longer blind.
Woo, congrats to him. Alright, number 4 also now has a loaded crossbow and also casts a spell. And guess what? It's also True Strike. Surprise. Is this your best friend, Nimitep? This is. This is your best friend.
Yep, she can't see Nimatep anymore, though.
Yeah, you disappeared, man. It's like, we were friends.
What? We stopped being friends just because I moved out of your line of sight?
Yes.
What kind of friendship is that?
Rude.
Toddler friendship.
Toddler friend. Alright. She's not sure what to expect, but she's pretty confident her spell worked. So, she's gonna 5-foot step here and cast a spell.
Yay! I
Yay!
go in.
Guess what? She's casting Mirror Image, and there are now 5 of her.
Darn.
Alright. We're still up there, right? No, he's unconscious. Alright, he's unconscious. She, with the 8 images. It's not a very long range spell. She moves out here. And she casts a spell on Raz.
I don't know what it is. I rolled a lot of ones on spellcraft today.
Yeah.
Alright, Raz, go ahead and roll me a will save. Oh, you're fine.
Oh.
You saved.
Okay.
It's all good. This fellow, where is he? He's number 3. It's this guy. Oh, hey! I can see clearly now, and I can do stuff and get back to work and blah blah blah. Okay, we don't see Nemetep, but we do see Nero. So he's going to move in with his falchion and attack Nero with a power attack. So let me go ahead and grab the power attack, modify it. I should probably just put the modified version on the thing for future. There we go. Okay. What else do we have? That's it. Okay. Just a single attack.
You got low BAB if it's only -1 +2.
Huh? I said not. Stop looking at that stuff. Yeah. Just because I drag it from the effects doesn't mean that's what the effect's gonna be. I'm just grabbing it to modify it.
Oh, you might modify it. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
I actually just put a second power attack up that actually has the 2/4 because I'm like, I'm always modifying this. So
that's
now,
more.
So now there's
yeah,
both.
2/4 is probably more common at this level.
Yeah. Come on, you little nosy. All right. That's the problem with Fantasy Grounds is you're like, oh, text, let's read it.
It's right there in the chat log, yeah.
All right. Looks like he hits Stero, and he's going to do that. Hiya.
Does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's a good weapon. It's a good weapon. Plus he's power attacking. Plus there might be something else going on with the fellow. Nimita.
Okay, well, even if they are friends or not,
maybe they're two-handing it.
Cultist number 3 just attacked Nero, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, we gotta stop that from happening.
Yes. Friends or not.
Regardless of whether friends or not.
Yeah. That's how I interpret the spell.
I'm going to attack that guy.
I know if nothing else, the Lamia could use a order you to not attack them.
Right, I could try to charisma off it. Alright, so we're debilitating number
In haste.
3.
You don't get a haste attack because you moved too far.
You're right. But I should. All monks should be able to full attack regardless of movement.
I should
As a
always.
standard
I mean,
action.
later on you can, because you can do a I mean, not quite that, but you get like a sort of like a pseudo pounce kind of ability. You can like jump it, like flying kick or something like that. It lets you.
Actually, you know, maybe I
flurry.
should look into that because there is a
I can't remember.
catfolk thing.
There's a
that gives
catfolk
them
feat
pounce.
that lets you pounce.
That'd be
I
good
will
too.
have to look into that. It sounds
There's a
pretty cool.
catfolk feat train.
You might have to have claws or something in order to pounce.
Yes, I might. But regardless, I go up there and I do that single attack on him.
Okay. Success.
Everybody, stop fighting.
Stop.
We can come to an agreement. We can talk this out.
Oh, no, not this again, Nimitap.
We're all friends here.
Alright. Your guys' snake friend is missing. You don't know where she is.
See? Snake friend.
Friend. Yeah. I'm glad we all agree. Okay, Whiz Pops. Does not agree with
Yeah.
this friendship. And
There's a style strike you can take as an unchained monk called Flying Kick, where you can move during your flurry of blows as long as you land next to someone and can kick them or whatever. The move doesn't take an additional action. It's made as part of your
Yeah.
attack.
Whiz Pops needs fog cutting lens.
So it's basically pounce.
See, it's tough though because there's another one that allows me to make one attack against their flat-footed AC, which would allow me to sneak attack without.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna cast a spiked pit under the Lamia
Spin
out
kick.
in the courtyard.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Do a
something
roundhouse
could do.
kick, and they're like, I did not expect that.
Yeah. He likes pitting
He likes
things.
pitting things.
He is right next to someone, though. He needs to be careful about that.
Yeah,
I guess he can 5-foot step away, though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have him move. Okay, so he is going to 5-foot step back. What's the range on the spell? Let's double check. I think these are pretty. Yeah, it's medium. It's good. Okay. Pit away.
Who is he pitting?
The Lamia out here.
No.
Yeah.
She fails. She falls.
She rolled, I think, decent, but he has stupid high DCs.
Yeah, she did roll decent. Yeah.
Because he has, like,
she's
what, a
not
+7
prone.
intelligence or something?
Yeah.
It's like up to
Zerdurian
24 or something?
builds to optimize, so
But,
He's
like,
got
all you
some
have to
good
do is,
gear,
like,
too.
look at him funny, and he
it's a
dies.
+9 right now because of the mask.
He actually has more hit
Ugh.
points than I have, if you can believe it.
Yeah, but technically he has what, 5 strength?
Well, that's the thing.
He has
is,
to, like,
is,
something
I
that's
need
set at,
to
like, lower
punish
7 or
him
something like
more
that.
on the strength thing, like, because I know he has a bag
Yeah,
of
Raven people
holding,
in him.
but it's like I still feel like have you ever seen somebody with like 5 strength in real life? Like, they're not moving very fast. They ain't doing very much, you know.
Well, I mean, look at how much weight someone with 5 strength can lift. You could very easily say, like, you can't open that door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, someone else has to open it for you. It's too heavy.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, you guys probably are doing all the heavy lifting. And he's acknowledged that
Yeah,
he is an old
but
man and everything. But yeah, I feel like
It
there's,
might
like,
come up from time to time in a combat situation. If he has to open a door or something, he just doesn't. He might not be able to do it.
I'm like, no, it's a stone door and you can't. Sorry, this ain't no wooden door.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, I should probably punish that just a little bit. Because normally, like, if I was recruiting a bunch of strangers, I wouldn't allow that min-max. Like, that would not have been allowed. Old man or not, I would have been like, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, boost your strength up some.
Yep. So she fell into the pit. She's prone. She does some damage. You guys can't really see her, but she's down there now. I think it's a 40-foot pit or something like that. Nero? Read on that now.
Well, you get I can get extra style strikes too.
Let's see.
So even if you take the roundhouse kick one at level 5, you could take the flying kick at level 9.
1 round plus 1 round per level. What level are you guys right now? You're 8? So that's 9 rounds. Yeah, I'm gonna add a thing to him. So he can add to himself when he casts it, and we can keep track of how long the pit lasts.
Alright. So Nero's gonna take a turn to gather power. Not a turn, I should say. Action.
Action?
So that move action to gather power. And then he can make 2 attacks with his kinetic blade.
Nice.
So he'll do the first one on Pharaoh Cultist number 7. Miss. And he'll try the second one. Miss.
Holy shit.
Well, that was an exciting turn.
No!
Dang. The Abysm Curse has moved on to Nero.
About
Guessing
sums
he
up my
does.
roll style.
Well, there's that. Alright. Prone and shaking and on a ledge. Okay. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna stand up with our acrobatics, which is the same as the reflex, so it doesn't really matter which one I roll. Kinda does. He does. He stands up. We loaded our crossbow last round. He's going to cast a spell. Unfortunately, you don't know. And Layla, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna activate flight, swift action,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna fly up. How high up is this ledge up here? You said it's like, how high up is it?
Where? Which part?
The one that
There?
the guys are shooting down at us
20
from.
feet.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna fly up 30 feet, so I'm kind of looking down at him now.
Okay.
And I'm not sure exactly how this lines up. I think, yeah, it doesn't matter too much. I'm casting a pretty long range spell here. I'm gonna cast Shadow. I'm gonna cast Shadow Conjuration again. And this time I'm going to do it as a web. I'm going to cast it kind of behind them here. I guess I can draw a pointer. Something like that. I mean, maybe it has to be further forward, but I'm using the points between the doorway there as my support points for it. So let's see, target them both.
Okay.
I'll do the will save part first. One auto succeeded. All right, so to him, only has a 20% chance of working, which it
Okay.
doesn't. And this guy's gonna make a reflex save. All right, well he's entangled. Do I have a thing for it?
Okay.
I don't have an effect for it, but he's entangled in the spider web.
Let's see. Entangled. Which number?
4.
4. Okay. All right.
God, I've been really unlucky with trying to hit multiple people with spells.
Still alive. -1 strength. Nero next to me. All right. We are going to swing away. Because I don't have time to cast spells. Not this guy. He hits.
Wow, it was a good attack.
I forgot to put power attack on him. So he didn't do that much damage. Rest.
I'm going to take a. Oh wait, can I see this one anymore? It looks like they've backed up.
Which one?
The one
Numbers?
in the thing. The Lamia that's inside of the house.
Oh, they're still well, yeah, it's probably a lot harder with a bow now. It would be like total
So
cover.
I can't really see him.
An 8, yeah.
Yes, I want to do this. I'm going to move and jump.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and cross the. I've got 5 feet in front of me and then 25 feet to jump onto that wall right there. Because you said this is open, right?
Yeah.
All right. Ah, like just one shy of it.
Well, that means you have a chance to grab the edge, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and grab the edge.
Yep, reflex.
The reflex.
But yeah, it kind of sucks because otherwise
probably
you'd have
not.
had.
Yep, you fall.
Okay, I fall next to Nero.
Okay.
Yeah, try to chase her.
Might provoke from Doofus there too.
Yeah, so that means you're prone now. And it was 20 feet. So it's in the 2d6 realm of fall damage. 6 fall damage.
Okay.
And then this guy, yeah, he has his weapon out. He's ready. He's gonna take that attack as he sees something falling in front of him. And he's like, whoa. Just wosies. But he's not power attacking, so there's that. Oh shit! But that was a critical hit.
Raz is like being crit by these guys every time they've attacked.
Really? I mean, to be fair, their crit range is good. I didn't mean to do
Oh,
that.
hold on. I still have
didn't
a
mean to
standard
do that.
action.
I didn't mean Okay.
I'll drop my bow, quick draw my battle axe, and attack him from a prone position.
Okay, go for it.
Is the prone modifier on me? No.
No, I didn't add that. Let me do that. Today. Okay.
Okay. I'm not going to power attack. Actually, no, no. Yeah, I'm not going to power attack. Oh, I fell.
Didn't
Alright, that's my
matter.
turn.
Number 6 is this one. Okay. It doesn't say loaded. Loaded. He loads his crossbow. This one is over here. And we stood up last time. We casted a spell. He's going to load his crossbow. I'm pretty sure this guy's just out of combat, so I'll take him off the rounds. Number 5. What was number? Your spell didn't work on number 5. I don't see an effect on number 5.
Correct.
Okay.
He can see through the. Like, he knows that this is not a real web, and he can see through it.
Okay. So we are loaded. We have a spell on us. We're gonna. So technically, he's like in, like, here-ish. So from my aiming perspective, I'm gonna shoot at the old man.
You can see me probably.
Angie. Well, you're kind of in the cover of that bridge a little bit.
No, maybe a bit. I'm flying up 30 feet though, so I'm at like kind of the same level as the bridge.
Yeah. He's gonna be a dick and he's gonna shoot at the old man. I'm gonna make it a little harder for you guys and make you concerned about your whiz pops. Or not. You don't have to care about them if you don't want. It hits.
I mean, Whiz Pops can turn invisible if he needs to.
That's true. I think we have regular invisibility still. Okay.
He's got like 4. He prepared it like 4 times or something crazy, and he only used like one of them, I think.
Well, I put greater on Nimitep, so we should have others. Okay.
Yeah, he used that up, but he has regular invisibility still.
Pinned, bound, and gagged. Whoa. What about this one? Number 2? This guy out here? Okay.
Yeah, he's on the ground here.
He's still
You can't see Nematep.
Huh? I guess Nero's are.
He's the closest target.
Yeah.
You could also go after Raz, who's prone, or he can't get to Whiz Pops this turn, but he could get to him. He could double move into his threat, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably gonna.
Okay.
He'll probably go after Nero or Raztak.
Well, here's the fun part. He's going to charge, but Nimitep's in the square that he's going to charge to. And if I'm correct, he should get shunted. But if he gets shunted, then does he lose his charge?
I don't know. I feel like he could take his attack. Like if he runs into this square, runs into Nematap, and I feel like he can take his attack on Nematap is how I would rule it, but I'm not 100% sure how it works by Raw.
So you... Yeah. I guess that's... Because we've allowed things to pass through the square in the past, and a lot of the piezo like situations they set up, they make it seem like you can just pass through somebody while invisible without having to do the whole like going through the threatened square CMD stuff. But when you stop
That
in the
doesn't
square with
That's true,
somebody,
too.
then what happens?
Yeah, you can't. So I don't know. That's the other thing too. Is you could have him just move out over here. It will threaten from Nematap either way, though.
Right, but do I lose my charge? And if I do lose my charge, do I still have the AC bonus because he ran, or the minus the penalty, or? Like...
I don't think you lose the charge.
Okay.
But
I think you can. So the way I've seen it done, just as a comparison, the invisible person is usually given a choice. Do you want to let this guy through, in which case he passes through normally?
Right.
Or do you not want to let him through, in which case he bumps into you and he's allowed to change the target of his charge to you because you're a valid charge target.
But if you let him
appeared in front of him.
through because he's stopping in your square, does that shunt you? Or shunt him?
One of us will have to move.
Right.
I guess if you're lighting him through, it might be Nematep has to move because you're lighting him through.
You get shunted to the side. Yeah.
Could be.
That's probably the way
I'm not
that makes
gonna let
more
him through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna give
say,
you that
so
choice.
probably he just moves to here and then you bumps into Nematep.
So he starts charging and you're like, ugh. What choice do you make?
Oh, I'm not letting him through.
I guess I'm gonna have to roll a CMD. CMB.
He could attack me if he wanted.
Guess you did say that that's probably a legit thing to do. Yeah, let's do that. So he gets stopped by this invisible force and he's like, what the heck? And he swings in the area. And
yay for threats.
And quickly hits you through the invisibility.
Yay.
Yay! Look at you.
Now does that break the charm?
Yeah.
Another save or something?
Yeah. You've been attacked, finally. I guess. Well, I don't know. She can't see you. I mean, yes, per spell rules. But you're invisible, so it's like, I don't know. But yes.
Oh, I see where you're going with that. It could be like one of those things where it's like you could justify as well. Maybe he just doesn't know that it's his friend.
Who it
he's
is.
attacking.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, exactly. So that guy's over here now, then, right?
Yeah. So this fellow's
Getting set up
entangled
for
up
a
here,
flank
huh?
conga line.
But we're loaded and we're ready to go.
Yeah, but he also can't see through.
No.
He actually can't see through the webs.
The webs.
Because he's deep enough into the webs. The webs, you can't see further than, like, they work like kind of like a fog. You can't see further than 5 feet out past.
Damn, you are trumping
past the webs.
My true strikes. Stop it! I don't want to do.
That's the only thing I got going. It's the only thing I got going for me. I've had really bad luck on trying to shut these doofuses down. They've been making their saves. Like, their saving throws are really bad, but they've rolled a lot of nat 20s and such.
Not 20s. They have two weapons. That
There's been a few times where I've seen the chat say, No, I mean I've seen a few times where I've seen for the saves. I mean where it says automatic success
Oh, yeah.
in the chat log. I'm like, oh, really?
So, like, I don't know. That's...
He could try to get out of the web. It's a escape artist or maneuver check DC 21.
Alright, let's just take the True Strike off now, because I don't think we're gonna get anything out of that.
He could use it on the CMB to escape.
Ooh, True Strike works for that, what? For that?
Yeah, CMB is an attack roll.
Ooh, that's true, it is. Okay. Alright, let's
I don't know
get
why
out
I
of the
do this to
web.
myself.
Let's get out of the web. How about a 43? Did that do it?
Oh yeah, that'll do it. I
That'll
think he would have done it
do
even without the true strike.
Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah, with that roll. Yeah.
Would have been a 23, so
Well,
yeah,
we
he would have
still
done it
have a load
without the true
crossbow,
strike.
so that there's that. Okay.
Yeah, he'll have it for next turn.
So if he's still in the web,
Raz
is
is
there any
actually pretty
penalties
hurt
to
here.
that?
He can move through the web as difficult terrain.
I'm getting down to heavy, yeah. I could use some healing.
And I think that if he has to make another maneuver or escape artist check as part of the move action to avoid getting re-entangled, though.
Hmm.
So he can move for one square. He gets to move at least one square before that happens. But yeah, and it's difficult terrain.
I think he's just gonna stay where he is. That was a full round to get out, right? Or
Alright.
just a standard?
It's a standard to get out.
Yeah.
If he has a flaming weapon, he can burn away the webs.
No. He can
1
still
5-foot
fire
square per
from
round.
here without moving now.
He can't see anything though because the webs are blocking it.
Still, even then, okay. Then I think he's gonna like start moving away from the ledge.
Oh, I guess it's only cover. So yeah, he can fire. He could do it right now. He could actually fire. I'm sorry, I was misreading that. It just counts as cover. Yes, if he's within 20 feet, then it's total cover and he can't see. But if he's not 20 feet of web, he only has like 10 feet of web, so he can actually barely see, but with cover. So he could shoot at me actually, I guess.
Well, he's gonna shoot at the old man, not you.
So sorry, I misinformed you. I guess if you wanted to, you could have him shoot with the true strike while he's still entangled. If you want to like put that back on him.
Okay, we'll do that. I'm gonna put cover on and shoot at Whiz Pops with the true strike. And then
Wait, am I reading this wrong? It's grappled condition actually for web, which I guess he would have to get out in that case because yeah, it was grappled instead of entangled, so he would have had to get out for that after all. Okay, well, sorry, we're all sorts of confused now, but I think we figured it out.
It was still a move action though to get out.
It was still a standard action to get out.
Then I can't fire this bow. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we're back where we were.
We're back where we were. Dun, dun, dun. All right.
Because yeah, heavy crossbows are a two-handed weapon, so he actually could. He did have to get out because of the grappled condition. That's interesting that it works with the grappled condition on the web. Makes it way better.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait. Wait, what? I know I took damage from a fireball, but did you actually hit one of these with your bow earlier?
She hit
One of what?
Beku Tenrei a bunch before she cast mirror image with the bow.
Oh, it was before the mirror image. Okay, there. I was like, confused about that. Why does this guy have movement? What is that? Is that somebody's arrow? That white line? I think so. Okay. Then she's going to... cast a spell. Layla, you know she's casting Deep Slumber. Raz.
No, that's a full round cast though.
Yeah, it is. Good
What about me?
point. Nothing. This lady is going to. She's in the bottom of a pit prone. She's going to. You can't see her, so you don't know what she's doing. What am I going to do down here?
You know, Beku Tenrei is casting a spell right now, but it hasn't gone off yet.
Really? No climbers. Okay. Okay, well, then we'll just roll this thing.
Yeah, if she doesn't have climb or the skill, she can roll strength checks.
Strength, yeah. I don't remember the DC.
She probably
but-
gets slight. It's like 20 or something. She gets a bonus as well for being big enough to like
Big, yeah.
brace herself against both sides. Yeah, being big in a pit makes it a little easier.
Yeah. Number 3 is power attacking. He's looking kind of hurt. Can't see Nimitep, but he sees Nero. We're gonna keep attacking Nero, but he is startled by his friend attacking an empty square. It's just a little strange, not gonna lie. Oh, critically hits Nero. And does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hurt.
That it did. Okay.
Yeah.
Blinded fellow with a lot of strength problems. Is he unconscious too? Let me just... Does it say he's unconscious for you guys?
Yeah, both these giants are unconscious.
Okay, let me just put this on there so I remember. Okay, round 7. Nimitep.
Okay.
Hey, this thing's not counting down. Weird. Okay, how many rounds were you invisible so far?
3, I
Two?
think.
3. This is the
Well,
third.
this
isn't
is
it?
the third one. Yeah, this is the third round.
So maybe a 7. Oh, okay. You're either on 6 more, or I think 6 more, right? Wait, no. If it's been 3, then you only got 5 more.
This is the third round.
Okay.
So probably we'll say 6 right now. But that's
Should
weird
say
because
6,
haste
yeah.
also says that. So I feel like it just didn't count for like 2 rounds or something.
Something's
going weird.
No, that's correct. It was haste and then this. So haste is 6 more rounds. Because it was started at 8, right?
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've had haste for more than 2 rounds. I don't know.
Well,
what's
it's probably
going
about to
on.
change because it happened on Wiz Pops' turn. So
That's
I guess
true.
that makes sense.
Unconscious.
Both of them are
I'll be
unconscious.
right
Nice.
back.
At least somebody's hitting all their attacks. So I'm kind of glad we're getting this combat out of the way. It's Yep, invisible Nematep is a menace. uh, that's some pretty good stuff.
Yeah. I have 1 key point left though, so
Yeah. And you almost kind of keep it so that your weapons count as magic, you know? Like, I think that's the one where it's like you have to have a key point in reserve to get that effect.
whoops.
Unless it's an emergency.
It's just with all these critical hits, like I gotta
You're like, I gotta
do
get these
something
things.
fast.
I gotta do something about these.
God,
We still have the
even
guys with
here.
crossbows above us too.
Yeah, Nero is like really hurt, and Raz is actually looking pretty rough around the edges too.
Yeah.
We're actually in kind of rough shape, to be honest. So I did a big old flurry of flurriness, invisible flurriness.
Invisible
Flurry of
flurry knocked
flurriness.
out 3 cultists.
Flurry of flurriness. Okay, where are we here? Just 1 second. What be number? Whiz Pops is going to. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. He's gonna tra-la-la. What should we do? Maybe go invisible because he's getting pelted. So. Should have those prepared, right? Where are those?
They're level 2 spells.
There they are. Looks like you already used one. When did he use an invisibility?
We used one for setting
On
up
me.
on Nematep
Yeah.
for setting up the initial thing here.
Would this still be on him? No, we used fireball, so no. Okay, let's target self. Okay. Invisible. He's probably gonna move as well now. I'm closer to the wall here, just because. Why not? Nero?
So those guys are all
So
unconscious.
remind
next
me
to you.
what the Lamia wrapped in blue is.
The one in blue is in a pit.
Yeah, you can't see her targetable right now.
The one up here is casting a spell right now, but does have mirror images up. So yeah, the one in blue, we don't actually know what she's doing right now because she's inside of a pit last we saw. There's also one that vanished from up on the ledge. Up here, we don't know where she is either. That one was a snake-bodied Lamia though, so probably stronger.
What's the range on your hydraulic blast?
Very long if he uses his extended range.
Yeah, it's his blast
Which
range.
I'm not going to be doing much. Well, because in order to do the pushing infusion, it takes burn. And in order to do the extended range, it takes burn. And burn does damage.
And
Yeah,
he
you're
also has
really
to
low on
land
health
his
right
attack, and then he has to land a CMB. So it'll be.
I
two
know.
rolls,
It's just
yeah.
they're up on this ledge that's 100 feet high. It just seems like the
That's
perfect
why-
thing to
Yeah.
start flicking them off.
Keep
That's actually
trying.
why I tripped him earlier, but he managed to catch the edge anyway. Alright, D5 on their mirror images.
Ooh, all right, you hit, and
This is
so
good.
1d5. So you have to type /DIE die space 1d5 to roll weird numbers.
I guess you could roll a 10-sided dice and just divide by 2 as well.
Yeah.
There you go.
4.
That works.
Okay, so an image is gone.
You do all the techniques you
Oof.
learn for playing in pen and paper games, like at an actual table, where it's like, crap. How do I roll a D7 with these dice
You don't.
with my physical dice? Yeah, I guess you could just pull out your phone and pull up a dice roller. That'd be probably easier. One
Or
of the easier
roll a
ways to do it.
D8 and
Well,
re-roll
back
on
in
the
the
8.
80s, we didn't have
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
So we brought out our TI
That's how I would do
calculators.
it. Oh, and use the random number generator
There you go. All right, so
on the
Nero
calculator.
moves.
I guess with the
and
TI-84, you can actually, you don't even have to do it the other way.
Mm-hmm.
There's a button on like on the old school calculators that rolls up a random number between 1 and 0, like decimals. So a lot of times it'd be like we were using just the last two numbers, for example. But yeah, you could use. I think they do that in like prison D&D. A lot of times they do that
Okay.
because
So
they
we
don't let them have
have
dice
crossbow.
because they're like dice are for gambling.
I can double check that actually, but I don't think that's the case.
Well, I don't know if it still is, but I know it used to be for sure. So you'd either use like a calculator or you'd make your own dice.
This guy is going to fire his loaded crossbow at Nero. And critically hits.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So Nero
Nero's
only
gonna
did
be
like
on.
4 damage?
No,
Um,
Nero
No,
hit an
he hit a
illusion.
mirror image.
Oh, okay.
Nero. Well, that was a crit.
That was a crit.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah, the crossbows
Okay.
only get the
kind of
the
meh.
dice twice.
That's right. They just get the dice so you can roll low.
But I mean, he only got hit twice through this whole fight, and it crushed him
Yeah.
because they were both crits.
Well, they were both crits, and the other crit was a melee crit.
All right, so
Well,
I crit
the
a lot.
only
I'm
reason
sorry.
I'm unconscious, the only reason I'm unconscious right now too is because of subdual damage from the burns.
Yes, so you're not
Ah.
bleeding.
Yeah.
All right,
Uh,
that's unfortunate. Okay, Layla.
I'm gonna fly down, back down 30 feet, and towards the ground.
If we get inside this temple, they can't shoot us.
Right. And I'm going to. How close is? I know it measures to the center, so I think she's right in range if I cast prayer that it will hit her. So let's see. Select allies. Do I have to be able to see Nematep to put prayer on her?
Yeah. Well, is it a
It just says all area. Oh, it's 40-foot radius burst on the
burst?
well, it
Okay,
just says
Yeah,
all
it's a
allies within
burst.
40 foot.
you should be
So
fine.
You don't have to see me.
Okay, I just have to have a line of effect or whatever.
Yeah, I think that only
Um,
matters for like channel.
Whiz
specifically.
Pops is actually too far away. So I don't get him, but I get all my other allies are gonna get prayer. So let's do that first. Okay, I think that did it. And then clear my targets. I don't see a target enemies button, but mostly it's just going to be her anyway. I mean, these guys are all unconscious, so technically it can hit them as well. This doesn't allow a save, but it does allow SR, so I don't know if these guys have. What did that even do?
You
Just did a cast level check.
Yeah.
They
If
all have
you-
no SR, apparently.
Yeah, if you just hit the cast button, then it'll
That's why I did. It just rolled it anyway, though, which I
roll it
find
anyways.
funny.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I find that funny. Okay, so she also will have to, because this is a spell affecting her, she needs to make a concentration check. It's just going to be 10 plus 3. It's going to be DC 19 plus anything else. No, it doesn't. This one doesn't care about the spell that she's casting. It just
She
cares about the
succeeds at her
DC of my spell.
concentration.
Okay, I figured it was a long shot, but oh well, it gives us bonus to saves, so we got that going.
Kind
for
of
us at
rolled a
least.
20. So...
Yeah, that's been a theme for
It's
today.
been a
so.
theme today, yes.
Yeah.
All right, that's my turn. Did I have durations built into that? Oh, I didn't. What? That's annoying. Okay, well, the duration on those will be 8 rounds. I can, I'll fix it and reapply them. Give me a
So does
second.
it say this guy's unconscious for you guys? It should. Yeah, it should. So let me...
How do I do this again? Dice caster level.
Okay,
Is
Raz,
that gonna do it
it
correctly?
is your turn. It says you're still prone. Yeah, because I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm just gonna spider climb over the wall with my move
Okay.
action.
Okay, there we go.
All right. So you get up and you move in. You have
Yep,
haste
that's
on,
my
so you
turn.
got
I've got
plenty
my
of movement.
Yeah, I
Alright, so
figured I got plenty of movement
give me a
to
second. I
do that.
wanna reapply these properly with a duration, so if we don't advance the turns too much, that should do it.
Well, this isn't a
Him.
wall, Raz. This is like an archway that you can just walk through. Like you've seen those buildings cut into sandstone in
Okay, there we go.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. What is that place called? I always forget every time I'm
Oh,
like,
I gotta remove from Whiz Pops.
Anyways, so that's a flat surface that you can walk through. You don't need to climb over anything if that's what you were saying you were doing.
So, I mean, I can just, like, I can see over this wall?
It's not a wall. So what
It's not
that
a wall,
dark
it's an
thing
arch.
is, yeah, it's indicating that it's like an archway that you can go under.
So I can see this creature.
Yes.
Oh,
She got cover from the pillar, but you can see her.
All right. The pillar's giving her some cover.
And she's casting a spell.
yeah, she is. I'm going to... I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna 5-foot step forward. I'm going to drop my battle axe and then quick draw a chakram and throw it at her.
Okay.
You get one shot. So your bow and battle axe are both on the ground over there.
Yeah, I got plenty of weapons though. I still got my heavy flail if I
Yeah.
need it. And my chakrams. I got more of them. Okay, and let's see. The prone is off of me. Yes. I gotta put reckless back on myself. I don't need all the plus to hit. No, that was for attack. Sorry. Okay.
What? How did I bring up the notes thing? Where's that at? Oh, there it is. Apparently, I took a note that says we take notes now. Apparently.
We take
Let's make it
notes
bigger,
now.
Wait,
sure.
does she have images?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
removal
1d4.
11 from her.
Yeah, that was very presumptuous. You might have rolled
Okay.
a 1 and got through the images.
That's my turn though. Then I'm gonna quick draw another chakram just to have it in my hand.
Can we readjust her health? Okay. And okay, so you do all that, and now oh, you already turned your order. Number 6. Where is number 6? Number 6 is this guy. This guy. Okay, this guy has a loaded crossbow now. You can't see Wispups. You can't see Nimitep. He's gonna shoot
Shoot me,
directly
probably.
down, yeah, at you. So let's get that bonus.
He'll probably
here.
hit me.
I don't need my true strike.
It's my AC right now, 18, I think. I'm probably gonna hit.
I didn't target you, but 18.
18 exactly? That hits. I'm pretty sure. That's like my AC exactly, I think. Was he within 30 feet of where I'm standing right now? So he would actually have the prayer debuff on him, though. Kind of forgot about these guys up here.
What is the prayer debuff
Or 40
doing
feet.
again?
-1 to attack, damage, saves, and skill checks
So
within 40
17
feet of me.
miss?
Yeah, 17 would have missed.
Okay, he misses.
I forgot to put the prayer debuff on him. Let me do that, I guess. And then I think these other guys on the ledge probably are within 40 feet as well, so they could probably get it too, right?
Yeah,
So-
that's only 20 feet up where they're at.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a 40-foot burst, so... yeah, I forgot about those doofuses.
Okay, number 8 has a... Oh, oops, I just took your debuff off. Let me put it back on him. Okay. Number 8, has a loaded crossbow. Well, I
He's
guess we're
at
gonna fire at
such an
Layla.
angle.
Hmm.
Yeah. He's at an angle where he might be able to shoot a Razdak too, but... I'm probably the easier target.
Well, are we talking about Layla?
Yeah, I'm getting shot at by people with crossbows.
Okay,
Hey,
well,
Miss-
I am going to, whatever this shot is, I'm going to defend you here.
No. Well, it missed anyway.
Okay, well, there you go. It worked. Haha.
Haha! Alright, number
Defensive
5
aid. You got
here.
+2 to AC and reflex. For
Yeah.
one
Is that
shot.
just for that?
Now,
Just
number
for the one
5
attack,
didn't
okay.
believe this
Yes.
web, right? So I see just fine through it.
That's correct.
So we can't see Whiz Pops anymore. So I guess we're looking down at Layla as well, so he's gonna fire at you. Wait, he doesn't have a loaded crossbow. He loads his crossbow!
He spends a whole round loading the crossbow.
Rip. I removed the bolt from that guy. Okay. Unconscious. Is number 2 unconscious for you guys?
Yep.
Okay. Put that on him. I'm just gonna start dropping the unconscious down at the bottom of the combat tracker. Number 4. What did we decide to do?
So number 4, if he can,
Reloaded, right, and we can shoot through cover.
yeah, he can see me. He just has cover through the spider webs. But he can shoot through them. If he tries to move, he has to make a CMB or escape artist check as part of his move to avoid becoming re-grappled.
Okay, I think he's gonna shoot at you through cover.
Okay.
Because that's what they were paid to do.
There's a and there's like a button for that.
Alright, here we go. Miss. Alright. The lady with 3 images. Wait, didn't we take out an image?
Took out 2 images. She finishes
took
her
out
spell
one.
too. So who's she
So
who's she
she's out of
casting that
images
spell
then?
on?
That if you took
No.
out 2.
She had 5 originally.
Right, and we took out 1, she's down to 1d4. And then you took out 2. Oh, so we're at 1d2. Noted. Okay, yes.
I think we just took out 2 total. So I think she's at 1d3.
Oh, only 2 total. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rastak did one attack and Nero did one attack. And that
We
was it.
do. We finish our spell, and Raz, go ahead and roll a will save. And Layla, you know it's. Did you identify
Yeah.
it? You did. Yeah.
I made it last time. I know it's slumber.
Yeah, deep slumber. Ooh, Raz, you saved.
Feel drowsy, but you
Okay.
don't fall asleep.
Hmm. Okay. She's gonna start moving away.
Yeah, she is really low on health.
Yeah. Um. And she's gonna keep moving out of your sight. You lose sight of
Okay.
her. In a pit, maybe not for longer. We'll see. Ooh. Hmm. Let's see. This guy, he's unconscious, right? He doesn't say for me.
Yes.
Whenever you guys do
Yeah, he is.
non-lethal, like it doesn't tell me. I have to math. I'm like 34 plus 26 equals.
Oh, because it just shows the subdual
Yeah.
and wounds. Yeah.
Their icons are purple on the map, if that makes a difference.
Yeah, but I'm so zoomed out because like I'm trying to display as much as possible for
Okay.
viewers that I can't even see that. Sadly enough. So that brings us to. Is there anybody left on this?
I think all those guys are unconscious.
Seems to be the case. Okay. Round 8. Nimitip.
Okay. So one of them ran away. The problem now is these two crossbow guys way over there. And unfortunately, I don't think I have
And an
anything.
invisible snake lady. Or teleported snake lady. Who knows? A missing snake lady. Just to keep you on your toes.
Well, I guess I can go over here, and then I will try and get Nero behind this wall.
Oh,
And
like
then,
reposition him.
yeah. And then I can next turn, or if somebody heals them, or next turn I'll throw some potions at them. That'll be
Okay.
at my turn.
Alright. Sweet. Sweet So's. Sweet. Coolio.
If I get him up, he can heal himself. But
Hmm.
what is Whiz Pop's gonna do? I guess probably not even his turn yet. I think that's when the snake lady goes. It's after Nematep.
Oh, this is so bad for you guys. Um,
Yeah, I know.
I'm just reading some tactics information right now.
Yeah, it's not good for us. We're in a pretty bad spot.
Hmm. Okay.
Fortunately, Wizpops has most of his spells still.
This is true. You guys don't know what happens. Wizpops is going to. What do you guys need him to do right now? He's probably gonna move.
I don't know.
That's a start. Start getting closer.
I think we're all going into the vestibule.
Yeah.
At least get the
Or we
guys
can
that are on
just
the
like
second floor.
beat it.
There are those
Run away
people
again?
up there. He could
Yeah, why not?
fireball up there. Or yeah, you guys can.
We just
bail.
heal up and recover.
I mean, we killed a lot of the cultists here, so if we
Well, we
just heal
haven't
up,
yet. I'm going
Well,
to.
there's a lot of unconscious ones, but yeah, you'll.
that's right. They're mostly unconscious. But if Raztak went around and started killing them all, and the giants,
But if we're going to stay here, then we should push forward.
So
right?
Fireball's gonna reveal him.
'Cause that
so he
is-
doesn't want to do that.
that is a point. We could just kill a bunch of the cultists, go back and camp for a day, and then like as long as we don't, trek all the way back and come back a month later, like they might not have time to get as many reinforcements. I mean, they'll probably have different setups and be ready for us still, but
Wizpops has Dimension Door as well, so.
Well, if we can heal up, then we can keep going.
Yeah, and
And he'll like whisper to you guys, like, guys, I'm inside here. Just so you have an inkling of where he is.
I mean, I have a kill
Like,
my wounds wand, but
we have
gonna take a long
wands
time to
and
use that.
potions and stuff.
Alright, so.
the problem
Mira
is we're in
unconscious.
rounds, and it's gonna take a long time to heal people up with wands.
Because ultimately, the two Lamias are. I think with just a little respite in the corner here, we should be okay.
Alright, Layla, you're in the open. He sees you. He's gonna load his crossbow. Dun, dun, dun.
Alright. Well, he's still shaking at least.
Yeah, he's shakingly loading his crossbow. Alright, Layla.
I guess it's gonna wear off by the time he does his attack.
Oh,
That's alright. I'm gonna go behind
His confidence is restored when it's loaded.
him. I'm gonna go into here, and I'm gonna heal Nero. I guess that's the thing. Nero can do some really good like quicker healing because he can. The problem is he either has to give you burn or burn himself to do it. But anyway, I'm gonna cast. I'm just gonna cast the level 2 a cure moderate wounds on him and hope that's enough. It's gonna heal us subdual damage, so you'll have to
Yeah,
like
I'm watching
reapply
it.
that in a second here. Alright, that's a good roll. I think you're back conscious again.
I am 69, so I have 75 damage on me.
Okay, Raz?
I think you're prone over there though, but actually prone gives you a AC bonus versus ranged attacks though, so.
Yes.
I'm gonna pick up my axe in the square that I dropped it in, and then the bow from the square 5 feet away from me. And I'm just like holding on to my stuff in my arms. I'll just 5 feet over towards Wizpops.
Okay.
Just that isn't a wall?
No,
No,
it's an archway.
it's an arch.
Oh, okay.
Did you? Yeah, I guess some of you guys thought it was a wall.
I've been. Well, that's why I pulled Nero back here, is I thought I was pulling him behind the corner of a wall.
Oh, well, I mean, there's like a pillar.
Well, you're behind that pillar here,
there, yeah.
so he is behind this pillar.
Okay.
Which, yeah, I think both of us are getting that cover bonus from the guys up on the wall. And the guys that are on the floor above us, I don't think they can even see any of us to shoot at us now, so they're going to have to change their plans. One of them's got a spider web to deal with.
Yeah, true. Okay, Raz, what's the plan?
What's my plan?
Yeah, it's your turn.
He picked up
what
his
did you-
stuff.
Oh,
Oh, I picked up my stuff and then I
that's
moved.
it. Okay,
That's it.
gotcha.
Sorry.
Crossbow, a lot of crossbow. What numbers? It's over here. This guy. Shoot. Shoot! Oh, this would have gone away by now. Should concentrate. Alright. This guy goes out of your guys' sight. You won't see him much anymore. You perhaps don't know what he's doing. Number 8's over here. He's gonna move. There's like a fair amount of cover, so he's gonna shoot through cover at Layla. I think we're gonna move just a little bit more. Just to get that sweet angle. And then he's got his height advantage. Let's put a range penalty because of weird angles and shit. Angles and distances. I don't know. I don't like to overthink it. I love it when people are like, let's calculate. It's like, no. Just make a call. Let's go. Let's go.
If you're good at arithmetic.
Yeah, if you're good at arithmetic. Yep. But most people aren't. Not gonna lie. Okay, the bolt didn't hurt that much, but it did pierce, like, kind of glanced your arm and you're bleeding a little bit. So you no longer has the loaded crossbow. Number 5 is the non-believer. He's going to move out of your guys' sight. You can't see him, can't really hear him, don't know what he's doing. And number 4, this is the believer, so if he's going to go anywhere, it's going to be at least slower than anybody else. But same thing, he's out of your sight, you can't see him, you don't know what's going on. This is the pit lady, right? Wait, is this the pit lady? No. No, this is the one you guys can't see. Okay. Pit lady. Man, these images are doing me real good down here. No. You hear like some cat hissing noises down in the pit of frustration.
Hey, those who are.
A cat, why is this so hard? I don't know. Are we done at the bottom of the rounds already? Round 9. Nimitip. You guys can figure this out.
Okay, I tossed this to the ground in front of Layla. I put it in the party sheet. It's a scroll of cure serious wounds.
Okay.
And I move.
Okay.
take a look around this corner here.
Oh.
I'm still hasted, right? Yes, I'm
Yeah.
still hasted, so I can
Yep.
make that as a single move.
All right, Nimitep. Give me a second. Let me do some things here. You see, hold on. I gotta do things because I did not anticipate this. I thought she was gonna get away with
More
it.
cultists.
You see two individuals.
That are large.
That are large.
Yes, that's a very large lady.
It's a rather large lady.
Are they Lamias too?
I have some descriptions. I have so many freaking windows open right now that I am lost. Okay, here we go. What room is this? This is probably this room. Okay. You see the individual in the left corner seems to be like in a frozen state. Not like frozen or a stone or anything. Like they look normal. They just don't seem to be moving. They just seem to be frozen in place.
Like paralyzed, maybe?
Unfortunately, from glance, you don't know for sure. That might require more research. And then the one in the bottom left corner, as you like peer around the corner, you see her kind of like shyly smile back at you.
She can see invisible?
Oh wait, no, she can't. I guess that's a thing.
Okay.
So that's not happening. You see her like here, roll a sense motive. And what you're looking at is a sphinx. Both of them.
Okay.
So my other
Do I know
character's
anything about
campaign trait would have come into
Sphinx?
play.
Okay, so her back is to you as she's like in this corner, and it looks like she's like adjusting her clothing and her hair and stuff. Like she's like adjusting her clothing and hair. Yeah, pretty much that. And
So,
with that sense motive,
okay.
you're not entirely sure.
She's preening herself.
Yeah, you can think what you want, but yeah, unfortunately, you're not real sure. That was just your movement, right? Or no, you pulled out a scroll and dropped it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And then I moved over here.
So 2 moves, basically.
Okay. um.
What?
I just feel kind of bad for you guys, but it is what it is, and this is what the individual would do in this situation. And
If we need to, Pops can dimension door us out of here.
yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna do what the enemies would do. You
I mean, he
cannot.
probably can't get us all out, but I can turn him visible.
Yeah, you cannot see where this is coming from yet. But I need Raz to roll a. Let me double check. I need you to roll a will save.
Okay.
You meet. So you're fine. However, you see an individual now behind you, and
Okay.
let me just double check the situation I have here. She has this long spear. I'm gonna put her more right here. She has this long spear.
Okay.
But that didn't work super well for her. Dinner. It's good for you guys though. Whiz Pops is not dimension door time. What shall we do?
Blind? That seems to be his favorite tactic.
Oh yes, we still have a blind left. This is true. Let's roll a knowledge to see if he knows whether or not this is gonna work though. These are nature. Unless she has any kind of magical effects, she shouldn't have any kind of natural resistances to being blind, so let's do it. He is going to blind her. At least attempt to. Where's that button? Blindness, deafness. He doesn't know much about her, though.
Probably a long shot.
That's all he needs to know.
I think that's what the game master's getting at. Okay, here we go. Let's give it a shot. He's like, oh.
No.
Look how close that is.
Cast
No breaks today.
Alright, so he gets past. He says she might have spell resistance. It was kind of difficult to get my spell off. I guess he notices that somehow.
Yeah, we've had no breaks today. We had to fight for
No
everything.
breaks today. Okay. So she is not blinded, and he is out of that spell.
And his next spell's going to be Enervate.
Also, he's no longer invisible.
This is true. He isn't. He might move in more. Just, well, I don't know. He doesn't. Maybe not take it too far from you guys because of Dimension Door. Like you have to be next to each other, right?
Yeah, you have to be touching people if you want to dimension door them.
Yeah. All right. So he'll stay there for now. Maybe just 5.
I don't know how many people
step
he can
behind
dimension
the
door with
pillar.
him either.
Yeah, that's a good question. Do you know the formula so I don't have to read it?
Nope, I gotta look it up. I'm looking it up. Don't worry about it.
Okay, Nero, you're prone, healed, and awake.
Nero's gonna groan and stand up.
It's per 3,
Oh,
so you can bring
bloody-
2 people with him.
Now that burns. Ha!
So not much then, huh?
No. I could
You
get out
fly.
by flying away while invisible, and then yeah,
It's invisible as well.
right now,
Not
but
for
that's
much
only for a few
longer.
more rounds.
Ooh, that's true. So now we're
But if she came out of invisibility, I might be able to like re-invisible her with a longer duration one, and we could get away if we needed to.
Well, I'm gonna take a burn and heal myself real quick since I don't have any way to get to anyone else.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stand up and then heal.
Nice. You have good heals.
Unfortunately, I now have 24 subdual damage, but
Hmm.
adding 8 to that pile, going from 16 to 24, but healing 24 actual wounds, I'm okay with that. I essentially gained 16 health out of that, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
Coming out ahead.
Yep. I am standing up now, though, so.
That's good at least.
I was gonna go heal Raz, but I had to stand up, so I couldn't get over to him and then heal him.
Oh man, you can true
Yeah.
strike through like superior cover. Mmm. That sounds juicy. This guy's gonna cast a spell. Surprise! It's true strike.
Which guy?
Number 9.
Oh, the one over on the
Way
wall.
over there,
Yeah.
He's gonna start moving down the slope a little bit. Let's get his acrobatics here. At half speed. Okay. Layla?
It's a scroll of cure serious wounds in the party sheet, but it's gonna take me a move action to pick that up if I want to do it.
You could
I
cast
could
it on
pick it up
Nero
and
right beside
cast
you.
it on Nero right now. Yeah. But I kind of feel like Raz is the one that needs healing the most. I got cover where I'm currently at. So I think I might use the Reach Meta Magic Rod that I'm still holding right now to cast a Cure spell right now on Raz. To hard cast Cure Serious Wounds.
Okay.
As a full round action. I just scrolled past it. There it is. Nope, that's the wrong one. There it is. Heal a Raztech for a really low roll. Nah, not that low, but
That looks
kind of low.
perfectly average.
Maybe it is. I guess it's above average,
Or maybe
technically.
Yeah.
No, it's below
pretty
average.
close.
It's below average.
Just a point. Yeah, yeah.
An average roll for 3d8 plus 8 should be like in the 30s, right? Or 28? Or I don't know.
Okay.
My brain's shot right now, apparently.
23 is what I come up
It's all
with.
good.
You're only a point off.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Raz?
Alright, let's see. Well, I think we got a fighter.
What's the plan?
She's got 9 images too, which is really annoying.
Let me start getting rid of them.
How are you gonna go about that?
I can throw some stuff at her.
Mmm.
I'm gonna throw Chakram.
Let me
Do you drop
look at all
your
her
bow again or
feats
something?
here.
Yeah, I picked him up and
Because I
put
think
him
you
on my back.
Oh, okay.
looking up? God dang it. Brain! Work! Okay, right. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. I'm gonna throw 2 chakrams. I need to make sure I've got my modifiers on me correct. Yeah, that should be everything. The chakrams are nice because I do get the full damage from those.
Hmm. Oh, oh,
A threat!
oh. I didn't wait, what?
Why is there mischance?
Did I remove invisibility on her? No, I didn't. Okay. There we go.
So
That's probably what it was.
So you have 1 hit, which was not a
It
confirm.
looks like 1 possible hit because of images. Did the 19 get close enough to the AC to break an image?
Good question. No.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
So I'll roll a 1d9. Or what am I rolling?
yeah, it's 1d9.
1d9, yes.
Okay. And then with my haste attack, I don't have any more chakrams, but I'm gonna pull out a short spear and throw that.
Quick draw for the win.
Yep, quick draw.
Boo.
Okay. Does that get close enough to break an image?
I don't think you guys have any penalties on her right now. No bonuses. Yes. All right, so
Okay.
we're down 2 images.
I believe so.
Okay, so 1d7.
I'm gonna take
now.
a step back and pull out my battle axe. And that's my turn.
Number 6. I think he's one up here. And you don't know what he's doing, where he's going, how he's doing it. This lady. This lady turns around Nimitep, and you see her like starting to make her way over here to the other one.
Okay.
And then she just stops in her position.
So they're sitting beside each other?
Yes, they're not in the same position, but yeah, they're next to each other.
Okay.
And let's see here. This one. Actually, no, she doesn't go to that corner. She goes to this corner. Sorry. This guy. Where's that? He's on the ledge. That's over here. We have no bolt. He loads his crossbow. Number 4. Who's this? Is this the lady in the pit? Is that pit falling off yet? Let me look at those pops. This thing has not been counting down the duration. I don't know why. Has it been doing your durations for haste? I don't.
Prayer's
Mine
counting
will
down
be
still.
Yeah, mine's counting down.
He hasted first before pit, so this should be at 4 then. Okay, so the pit's still there. We just have very long rounds.
Yeah.
Too bad she can't fly.
There's a lot of things in this combat, so the rounds, yeah, they've been pretty long.
So, found out something interesting about the whole prison dice thing after the game's over.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
the prison thing we were talking about. About how a lot of places they don't let them use dice. Like, they can't, or like actual dice at least, because they're like, dice are for gambling.
Huh.
I don't know if that's still true, but I know it used to be. Like, I read an article about it.
We're at the bottom of the round, aren't we now? Okay. Round 10. Nimita.
So it says they'd use spinners, too. That's the other one.
Okay. I don't know what's going on up here, but as long as they're content to just sit in their corner, there's something
But
much
you don't
more
see
important
that other
going on down
individual. That is one thing to take.
Yeah, the
into account.
Lamia that ran that way must have went through the door on that side, or is there one on the other side, too? Yeah, maybe this one. But we saw
Oh,
saw her
true,
go
but
around this corner.
There's... Well, just a sec, what's going on?
So she probably went further in.
This looks like a much more important thing at the moment.
Yeah, maybe.
So you turn around.
That's a standard move. I'm drawing a wand as I move up.
Okay. I guess that's your turn then. And
Well, no, just a sec.
No?
Just a sec. I'm just quickly checking on one thing here.
all right. Oh, I never remember the.
Well, let me do this first. It might not be relevant.
Okay.
And then I shoot the wand. I attempt to shoot the wand.
Shoot the wand. Pew pew.
You gotta UMD it, right?
UMD it, images, yada yada yada.
I mean, hopefully...
Yeah, I mean, why should we get a break now? But that's
Not
fine. It is what it
today,
is.
sucker.
It
Thank
would have
you
been
for stepping into my
curious.
range.
I'm invisible still. It should.
It's not gonna.
She's gonna use an AoE effect, probably.
She begins to twirl her long spear, doing all kinds of fancy moves with it, dazzling you with her display of weapon finesse. Now I need to try to demoralize you guys. I forgot what that was. Intimidate. There it is. So this is against your guys' hit die plus your wisdom plus 10. So does a 32 beat?
Yeah, it beats everybody.
Yeah.
Dazzling display is basically like it'll always work for anybody that has it because it scales so quickly, so fast.
All right, you guys are all demoralized by this display of weapon
Although duration
skill.
is affected by how much they succeeded.
This is true. So while I'm working on that, because that's just shaking, right? That's just
31 is what you said it was?
It's just shaking. It's 32.
32?
What was our defense? 10 plus level plus wisdom?
Yeah, 10 plus level plus wisdom.
So for me, she beat it by 14, so I'm shaking for 2 rounds, right?
I'm also 3?
Is it 3? I thought it was per 5 you beat
Or
it
is
by, and she beat it by
per
14.
5? Yeah, 2.
So it's not quite
I'm
enough
also
to get
by
to the
2.
3rd round for me.
Okay, so Layla is shaken for 2 rounds. How about Nimitep? How many rounds?
I'm 2 rounds.
2? Okay.
Does Wiz Pops have a negative Wiz modifier?
Wiz Pops is actually
Maybe not,
just
actually. He's
10.
probably okay.
Yeah, he's just a
Yeah,
10
so he's
modifier.
also 2 rounds then. Nero's is also 10, I want to say.
My wisdom is 15.
Okay, you're also 2 rounds then.
And how about
Because
Raz?
she beat it by 12.
Same thing, 2 round.
How much did it beat me by?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell you if you know your
So
wisdom
we got
modifier.
10, 18, 2, so it's 20, so she beat it by 12.
Okay. Alright. So you guys are slightly shaken by her presence.
For 2 rounds.
Yes. Woo!
I could technically cast Remove Fear to get rid of that shaken, but I don't know if that's worth it.
I mean, it's pretty
Also, I
worth
can
it.
only...
That's a -2 to most of our rolls.
Yeah, I can only do it on
Unfortunately,
3
that's kind
people
of a
as well, and I have
standard
to be able to see
action for
them.
her, so it's like...
Well, yeah,
She
you,
can
you
move
do it in
closer
return for
still.
like most of your stuff.
I could.
Actually, isn't Dazzling Display a full round?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really moving though, so there's that. Okay. Shaken, but not stirred. No, Wispops might be slightly stirred. What?
Yeah, it is a full round action.
Good.
She could 5 foot,
Wispops do?
I guess.
He could try to hit her. He could try to cause fear. No, he can't. He knows that wouldn't work. He can run up and burning hands her. He can magic missile her. He can obscuring miss, but then he won't be able to see.
True Strike into Enervate. It's a classic move. Of course, he has to get through SR that way.
Yeah, I think that's where we're at though,
It doesn't
spell-wise,
negate
because
the,
I don't really have
images,
much
though.
left. I use the greater invisibility. So like, yeah, all I have is a dim door, 2 innervates, a haste because he prepared 2, 2 halt undeads, a fireball.
The way this combat's going, he might cast the second haste.
Yeah, not yet though, but yeah, probably. And then some true strikes. Okay, well, he's shaken, not stunned, so he's gonna move. No, actually, I think he likes this pillar. We're gonna go True Strike. He's gonna cast True Strike. Drink more of my coffee. Alright, she's gonna spellcraft, because... Never mind. She's not. She doesn't seem to care.
She doesn't have spellcraft.
I guess you don't know that. Yes. That would be the case, right?
We wouldn't know that she's doing it either, to be fair.
Yeah. Attack 20. 1 round. Initiative 22. Okay. Nero.
Let's see. I had stepped out of the room, sorry. Hmm.
Not gonna lie, I really like this character, so I hope I get to, like, do things.
Oh, the NPC.
Yeah.
Nero's gonna
I mean, I
move
can't
over
wait for this,
here.
like, giant bomb of experience.
Oh yeah, that too. But her feats have
'Cause
given
I
me
feel like
some
we're
idea
underleveled.
with, like, my new character. You guys
I think
are
we actually are,
underleveled, but
though.
I gimped the encounters a little bit for it.
Really?
I like how it looks like I'm
Yes.
moving while laying down.
Yeah, you're sliding on the ground.
Break dances his way over.
Cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Oh,
Cha. He doesn't cha-cha.
This is definitely a really high CR because of how much stuff's gotten pulled into it.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you guys escalated, um, that was always a probability. Actually, it was a likely. It would be very hard not to aggro the whole place.
Well, I mean, I figured our stealth plan of getting rid of the horn guy was gonna give us some more, like, time to breathe.
Yeah.
It kind of
Yeah,
feels
we were
like
kind of
we did it for
unlucky.
nothing.
Unfortunately, though, you guys may not know it.
It got us like a couple rounds. That was it.
You've been watched. They've been watching you.
so my hit points just went up.
Nice. Wait, what? Okay.
Elemental overflow. I have 3 burn now.
Right. What do you want me to
So-
turn it to?
I essentially have 99 hit points right now.
Oh, you just want to put it in.
I
Like
put
that.
both those into
He's got it in
Constitution.
his.
Yeah, I threw it in my temp just to be like, because it's gonna go away once the burn goes away. So
Yeah, but it doesn't. It doesn't work that way because, like, with your whole non-lethal and whatnot. So we need to manually change your HP every time it happens. So what should your HP max number be right now?
99.
99. Okay, I'll just make that change. Get rid of that, and there we go. Because that
Technically, your con
affects
being higher impacts some other stuff too.
right. It
Like
affects
if you
a
have to
lot
do a
of things.
concentration check.
Right.
And then, like, your non-lethal pool, like, the higher that number goes, like, yeah, anyways, for the calculating of the non-lethal and HP, it's better we do it this way. Don't mind, just remind me.
And then I'm adding the other bonus to strength.
Okay. And you moved behind Nero? Why? There we go.
He's been sideways literally the entire session.
Well, no, not. I've been sideways ever since I got knocked unconscious, and you moved me sideways to.
No,
No.
no, you were sideways before. You
No,
were
I wasn't
sideways
before
before.
that.
Yeah, no,
No,
you
when
were
I was over
since
by the
very-
giants, I wasn't sideways.
If somebody
you were.
scroll wheels
On my
while
screen.
they have their cursor over your icon, it'll rotate it. So
Yeah, but with lock token, it only does that like
it was
if
probably
you time
me.
it just right. So
It was
Yeah,
probably
it's good.
me.
He's on his feet now. That's the important part.
Yes.
yeah,
All right, so you move.
no,
back
on my
there,
screen at least,
and
he's
then-
been sideways since
do
the beginning
that.
of the session, and I remember me and Star Fox both commenting on it multiple times, like
Are you
3
laying
hours
down?
ago. And everyone else just
shit, it's
apparently
almost
ignored us.
2.
Like apparently only
Shit,
me and
okay.
Star Fox. It was just a conversation we're having with each other.
Where are we at with number 9? 9 was making his way down. Probably gonna have to keep doing that.
Oh, did
He
the
has
guy
his true
in
strike.
this spiderweb make his CMBs to get through it?
No, but I can probably
was getting out.
roll those, but
Yeah, I mean it's difficult terrain, and he has to make a CMB to move through it, or he gets grappled again. So
okay.
he might get delayed a bit by that.
Yeah, not a whole lot's going on up
Sorry,
there,
but-
actually. But okay,
Yeah.
so this is a -1, but then we have the true strike on. So and you have like superior cover. This guy's gonna try to shoot you, Layla.
Yeah, he's probably gonna hit.
Yeah, with the true strike, it's likely. Okay, he hit. And then there's that. I don't think any of these cultists are out now dead yet, right? Like, none of them actually flat out died, have they?
They're all unconscious.
Yeah, okay.
They would be dead, but someone wants to keep them alive.
Someone. Alright, let's get rid of these. No longer a loaded crossbow, no longer true strike. Alright, Layla?
Which is a real problem if we end up having to retreat, because they'll just be back up again.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we're getting away unless we kill this lady. Because she's, like, already in combat with us.
I
I got
think
the
we
impression that
could.
she's the leader.
That's true. I mean, if we take her out, then that's gonna be a big blow for him anyway. Um, Gosh, what do I want to do here? Um, like no one's near me, so I guess I could pick. Okay, so to begin with, I could cast a spell on this woman here.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I could do is no, that's probably gone by now. What round are we on? Run round 10. Yeah, there's no way Chains Perdition's still up. That's definitely got to be gone now. I could attempt to do a Shifting Shadows to try to like tie her up with that. She's probably still dangerous from a range, but let's not Shifting Shadows. The Searching Shadows, that one. Which is technically a lower level spell, even though it's way better. Way more powerful. I'm gonna cast Searching Shadows on her. So here goes. Okay, she made the save though. And I'm gonna pick up that scroll of Cure Serious Wounds. At least so it's not just lying there on the ground. And move back 5 feet. And that's my turn. I can't have the Searching Shadows continue to try to grab her next turn though. So I made the caster level check. I'll just have to continue concentrating to do it.
Yeah, you made the caster level checks. So. Okay.
Yep. So the shadows are still there, but they don't grab her. She managed to avoid them.
Okay. All right, Raz.
Hmm. Man, I really need level 9 for this certain feat to make my action economy better, but if we're gonna keep macking up, I'm not gonna go engage her in melee. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step. I'm gonna take a move action to put away my battle axe and take out my longbow again, and then fire an arrow.
Oh man. Okay.
I mean, don't do it based off of me backing up. I'm gonna do that regardless.
Well, I feel like we can't just like separate too much here.
Yeah.
I kind of want her to come to us,
Yeah, she's
because
got a
otherwise
long
she gets the
spear.
full round.
But yeah, that's fair. We don't
Well,
want her to
I don't want her to be able to sit back just doing whatever she wants to do.
Well, that's why I cast a spell on her to try to entangle her up with in the Searching Shadows, but didn't work.
Okay, let's take that reckless. Yeah, I think that's something.
Yeah. Raz is kind of hurt too, though. So. Okay.
So mirror images, how many?
It should say for you guys. Let me scroll. I have to scroll up and down the combat tracker, so it should say on the token if you guys look. Can you tell me?
I got a mouse over it. Is it the little person button? Okay, 1d7.
Okay.
It's just tricky to see.
Yeah, sorry, it's just the combat tracker's so huge and it's a pain to scroll up and down.
Okay, well that looks like it's another image. So we're getting them down slowly.
Okay.
Just keep shooting her, guys, and then I can go in.
Oh, also, this is difficult terrain for her since it is searching for her. So I do have a little bit of utility on that. The area they cover becomes difficult terrain for that creature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too afraid of like fighting her at a distance because she hasn't shown us yet that she has any like ranged attacks. So I think this is actually good for us.
Alright. So I rolled a bunch of CMBs for that one fellow.
He got one of them.
Alright. Coming down the rope is a cultist climbing on the rope. And when he gets about 10 feet down, he drops the rest of the way. Free action. Well, I didn't even say that. But anyways, he's down. And he has this loaded crossbow on his back, which is kind of risky. But he pulls it back out when he lands. And I should probably reveal him so you can see him. This situation. Okay. Alright. I guess nobody knows what's going on back here again, so there's that. This fellow is... Ooh. It's getting harder. He's gonna start making his way, or at least attempt to, slowly. Down that slope. And number 5. Okay, number 5 you can't see right now. Number 4... you can't see right now. You don't know where she is. Down in a hole, feeling so small. Is that pit ended yet? Nope. A little while longer. Alright, well she's gonna keep trying to climb out. And oh, she's getting somewhere.
Was it a spiked pit too? Yeah. She might be taking damage from the spikes on the pit too.
Well,
She
didn't fall back down. She just hasn't really progressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has to roll well. But her modifier.
At least one of your monsters isn't rolling well.
Yeah.
No, there's spikes along the walls too, so a creature trying to climb out takes 1d6 points of damage each round they are in contact with the walls.
Oh, then she wouldn't be trying to climb out anymore. She'd just be sitting there. Not gonna self-kill.
Yeah, spike pit's really good that way. I think it's only a climb DC of 20, where I think some of the other pits are harder to climb out of. Like,
but this one's also, it's like, I think 3d6 or 4 or 30 feet, or
it's up to 50 feet deep, but it's probably 40 feet.
He'd
have it 40 feet because he's at level 8.
Oh, we're back at the bottom of the round. Okay, it is past 2 o'clock and we're at the top of round 11. Do you guys want to stop here and carry on next week?
I don't know.
This is not ending anytime soon.
I can keep going.
I'm good either way.
I'm hungry.
I could probably give it an extra round.
Yeah, Star Fox has to go.
Star Fox has to go, then that's too many people down.
We'll let it go.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
sorry about that.
Zidrim should be back next week, so...
It's unusual stewing over a combat for like this many sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless there's this many characters and monsters and this many people trying to determine exactly what each individual word means in an ability, and we're a verbose group.
We only did that a little bit. But yeah, mostly I think
you guys did that for like 15 minutes on one thing, so...
Yeah. There's like...
I know,
like
because I actually walked out of the room and did a chore and came back and you were still going.
And we were still talking about it.
Yeah.
Pathfinder. Woo.
Okay. I will talk to you guys
It's
next
not
week.
Pathfinder.
All right, have
Pathfinder,
fun.
it's just people. It's
Nope, it
just
annoys me when
people.
people say it's the system. It's not. It's not. I've had 5e take forever.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
I just figured
5e in
simple
some
was a
It's
ways
the
little easy
people.
unless
worse
you would talk about it.
because yeah, 5e could potentially be worse because there's a lot more stuff where it's like open to interpretation. So you can end up
Oh.
like Pathfinder. A lot of times there actually is a like more often there's a correct answer somewhere.
Well,
But
I thought 5e
Right.
was open to interpretation because it's the GM's call always.
yeah, but that
That's
doesn't
not
mean
the
people are so.
problem with 5e in my experience. It's that 5e's reaction, because people don't have attacks of opportunity per se. It's they have reactions, and there are so many things that give players like use this on your reaction, and then it all chains and stuff. Like there's this bullshit feat called like not stalwart but like sentry or whatever it is, and it's like whenever like somebody hits an ally next to you and you have this feat, you get to make a free attack of opportunity, and then like that sets off everybody's like, oh, it's my attack, guys. It's like it's my attack.
Oh.
It's dumb,
Oh.
Wow.
and then people are using
So
their reactions on other things, and it interrupts combat.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's nuts. So I talked to my buddy who was in prison in 2012 and 2013, and he would run games while he was in there.
Uh-huh.
And he said that some DMs would let you use the graphing calculators, but if you were techie enough, you could put in an algorithm that looked right, but would give you high
Yeah,
numbers
yeah.
only. So a lot of the DMs banned those.
Okay.
And what they would actually do is you could get a set of Chessex dice if someone that got them from when the commissary actually had them, which meant that they were grandfathered in, and if they gifted them to you when they left, then you could have them. Other
Oh, okay.
people would get them smuggled in and convince someone to write up a paper saying that they were legal because they're just dice. But if you could literally make your own dice, like with the printer,
Yes.
the 3D printer they had, or they had some people that would make
Oh,
like
they didn't.
cardboard cutouts and
Yeah, they
tell
didn't
people
have the
how to use
3D
glue
printer
and stuff to put
ones.
them together.
Yeah, they didn't have the 3D
So,
printer ones I was reading about, but I saw like the cardboard ones. Like I've seen pictures
yeah,
of them.
all of
I'm
those were
gonna head out
allowed.
now.
Yeah, and some places they also would use